Hi. How's everybody doing? Hi guys. Hi. Hey. Do you know the worst thing about being on the treadmill for like more than a month is that everything gets smaller apart from your stomach. You still look like you're pregnant. Piss off. How's everybody doing? Is everybody okay? It's so annoying. It's just like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's getting smaller, but it's still fucking huge. You're just pregnant with ideas. Piss off. Piss off, Sabrina. It's true. Spiritually, they say that when you've got a big fat gut, it's because it's unbirthed creative ideas. I've only told you that. I clearly haven't given birth to all of these ideas yet. It's like you're working out. Like I'm talking to my best friend all day long, right? I start working out from 9:30. Listen to this. You're going to think I'm a psycho. Okay? So I'm working out from 9:30 in the morning. And I don't stop working out until 10 o'clock at night. What are you talking about? So the problem with having a treadmill in your living room under the couch is after you've had your burger and chips, you feel like a fat cunt. So what happens is, after you've eaten and you feel all bloated and your stomach is huge and you look like you're 9 months pregnant, you're like, screw this, I'm getting on the treadmill. So you go on the treadmill, you work out for 45 minutes, and that's like 9 o'clock in the morning. So let me start. This is how my day goes, right? I wake up in the morning, I have my chia seeds with lemon and hot water and a bit of honeycomb honey, okay? Because that keeps me fuller for longer. And then I might have a matcha, like a drink, or maybe a coffee. And if I'm hungry, I'll have something to eat. So for example, what I had this morning for my breakfast, I'm a mayonnaise freak, so I love mayonnaise. So what happened is, I made, you know those, what are those fucking things called? You know those easy make noodles, them easy make noodle thingies. So I made the noodles, yeah. I fried 2 boiled eggs, okay. So I put the ready-made, the easy make noodles, and then I put mayonnaise on top of it, okay. And then I get dried fried onions, put that on top of it, and then I get 2 fried eggs, I put that shit on top of it, yeah, the ramen noodles, and then I get more fried onions and I put that shit on top of the eggs, on top of the soup, and then I go, and then it's like, that's what I have for my breakfast. So anyway, I'm there and I'm eating it and I'm like, oh, you know what, try it and then mock it. You know how they say don't mock it until you try it? Mock it first and try it first and then mock it after. And it's like, people think I'm like weird. And I have bananas with everything. I don't know if it's a Brazilian thing. It was my dad. Like my dad would have like, we'd have a meal. So with rice and like chicken and like all this shit, yeah. And then my dad would get banana on the side of his plate. And then I started doing that. I eat banana with soup. I would have banana with, you know. And I don't even like plantain. It's fucking weird. So that would be my breakfast this morning. So I'm looking at my stomach going, so then I go on the treadmill and I'm like, okay, 45 minutes on the treadmill. So I'm on the treadmill 45 minutes. I still feel full like a fucker. So I'm like, all right, let me get my twisty thing. And you know them leg weights? You're supposed to put them on your legs, yeah? I have banana with everything. Everything. You know them leg weights where you can like put the weights on your legs and then you can like proper train your legs. I don't put it on my legs. I put it on my arm to get rid of this saggy, baggy back. So I'm walking around with this leg weight on my wrist. It's such a good idea. And I have actually shrunk my arms, which is quite good. So while I'm on the treadmill, while I'm on that twisty thing, I've got all of these weights on me. So I'm like working out. And the only time I'll stop working out at 9 o'clock in the morning after my breakfast is if I feel like I'm not full anymore. I mean, isn't that a bit psychotic? So then imagine when I have lunch and I feel full. I'm getting my treadmill. I'm on there for 40 minutes and it's just really weird. And then I'll have my dinner and I feel really full. So I got on the treadmill again for another 40 minutes. And by the time I know it, it's like 10:30 and I ain't done. And I don't just do my treadmill, I do the twisty thing. I'm like on it. So I put this dress on. My daughter goes, "Oh, Mum, you look really nice." And I was like, "Yeah, I look like I'm 7 months pregnant though." So I've lost weight everywhere, but apart from my stomach, and I'm still using my back fat. And my daughter's like, "You look really nice." And then I turn to the side and I'm like, "Yeah, offer me a seat when I get on the train." So I look like I'm pregos. The last time I did that, I wasn't pregnant and somebody offered me a seat on the train. I fucking took it and pretended I was pregnant, yeah? I was like, "Oh, thank you for the seat." I'm not about to tell you I'm a fucking fat cow. So I'm there taking up the seat, pretending I'm pregnant, because there's no way in hell I'm going to make her feel uncomfortable and certainly not going to make me uncomfortable. So I took the seat with grace. And I was like, "Thanks." She's like, "How many months are you?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm like 5 months, 5 months ahead, like going 5 months now, coming up to 6 months pregnant. I ain't fucking pregnant, I'm just fat." When somebody offers you a seat on the train, that's when you know you need to go to the gym. And don't get me wrong, I'm not eating well. Why the fuck would I? I like food. So I just make sure I stop eating after 6:30. Me too, I'm losing weight and still having a stomach. It's so annoying. It's my fault, really. My full weight was when I got pregnant with my daughter, when I was 22 years old, I got up to 13 stone, right? Great tits, big ass, everything was big. But then I had like the sniper body after, because I went to the gym like for hours. Every morning, 5 o'clock, went to work, go to the gym for an hour, and I had like a sniper's body, yeah? I look like one of them Charlie's bitches. I don't look like a Charlie's angel, I look like one of those Charlie's bitches, man. Put me in a black suit and I look like a fucking Catwoman. But then, like, I have one child, and I got back to 13 stone, and this is without me being pregnant. What the fuck's going on? So I have to lose all of that weight that I put on, and I'm a shorty, yeah? So shorties, I'm like 5'4". So when you're really short, you know, height to weight ratio, I look like a potato with legs. It's like, oh, hell no, I can't do this again. So I'm on my, you know, my fitness journey, but I'm not really, because I'm still eating a pig. I'm still eating like a pig. What? That's what I'm saying. Look, what time is it now? It's 2:30, yeah? It's 2:30 here in the UK, and I have done already 7,503 steps. So by the time I go to bed at 12 o'clock, it's going to say like 15 to 16,000 steps. Can you beat that? Just walking 45 minutes and no eating after 6 p.m. Somebody told me to use a calorie deficit, and I was like, fuck that, because I was still hungry. Nah, stayed under 1,200. Nah, I'm going to have 3,000 calories, but I'm just going to get on the treadmill 3 times a day. I'm not going to neglect this beautiful body from food. Fuck that. And I still lost weight, even though I was having double sausage and egg muffin meal. So I'm going to carry on doing what I'm doing, because I think it's better than all of what you lot are doing. I tried to do the calorie deficit, stick to 1,000 for my weight, 200, and I was dying, okay? I was dying. All right, let's go on with this. If you would... Okay, let me start off with this. You do not need to follow me. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. You do not need to tap the screen to get a reading. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe to get a reading. You don't have to do anything to get a reading. If you're curious and you would like to get a reading, I highly recommend that you spam your question. So copy and paste and spam away. My moderators know that you can spam me, because if you don't spam me, then I can't see your question, can I, when it's time to do the free readings? So copy and paste your question. If my guides highlight your name and you don't follow me, I will read for you. However, members and super fans, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. Doesn't my hair look so good? What the fuck? I might have to do, I got this from TikTok shop, And I was like, what's this bullshit going to do to her? But look at me. I look like Janet Jackson, innit? What have you done for me lately? Yeah. This brush is so good. Oh, my God. Anyway, it's so good. I swear down. Look at all these curls. I mean, it's so good. Oh, my God. Doesn't it look really healthy? Do you remember when Janet Jackson used to have the really thick curly hair? So anyway, super fans and members, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. My super fans will always get me twice in the week, 2 days in the week where I block everybody else out. I always do like teachings on a Sunday, and then on a Saturday for my super fans, I will do tarot for every single person in the room, and I don't leave until I get to every single person in the room, and I read you in order as you come into the room when I do my super fan lives. All right, guys, so just letting you know what benefits you get from me if you're a member or a super fan. But I will say this again, I don't need you to like, I don't need to let's hit 1,000 likes, guys. I don't expect you to sit there tapping the screen, because I personally wouldn't do that. So you don't need to sit there tapping the screen. You don't need to gift me. You don't need to like, share or subscribe. You don't need to do anything. Copy and paste, spam, spam, spam and spam away. I always make sure that I cater to my followers, so my members and my super fans, the first 15 minutes. Once the alarm clock goes off and the 15 minutes is done, I'll cater to my gifters. So if you would like to bypass the 74 people in the room, in order to get onto my list and bypass everyone in the room, it is what is that? The power couple. It's the power couple that I've just pinned on the bottom of the screen. It's also pinned in the corner of the screen. That will make you bypass everybody in the room. I highly recommend that you record your reading, okay? Screen record it, voice record it, so you can listen to it whenever you want, or you can watch it when I post it up on my Facebook. My name is the same across all social media platforms. This is the only TikTok I have. So if anybody with my face is messaging you on TikTok, that isn't me, that is a scammer. I only have one TikTok. How do you know which one's my legitimate account? I have over 100,000 followers and I only follow 28 people. That's how you know it's my legitimate account. On Instagram, I'm verified, and I do go live on my Instagram there once a week, or twice a week, maybe 3 times a week, depending on how you lot tire me out here on TikTok. But on there, there's only like 20 people on my live, 30 people on my live, so it's more intimate, and you might get, and I do an hour and a half of free readings on my Instagram. So click on the link on the main page to my Instagram, and then I will tell you when I'm going live on there, because I'm on there for an hour and a half doing free readings. All right, so I'm going to get started. The first 15 minutes, once again, is going to go to my followers. So members, super fans, and then when the alarm clock goes off, I'm going to cater to my gifters. So again, if you want an 8-card reading, is that stupid dinosaur on top of that silly bloody... I mean, what kind of power couple is this? It's the dinosaur on top of the giraffe's head. Who came up with that shit? I have no idea. All right, let's start off the alarm. First, let me cleanse our asses, because, you know, we all need a bit of cleansing, don't we? Angels and guides and loved ones, draw close to me and my family here on TikTok and use me as a vessel to give clear, concise, loving light messages. Please and thank you. In love and light, in love and absolute light. Let's cleanse our asses. I'm going to put some smoke here. Right up your ass. Alrighty. Here we go. Start my alarm clock for my members and my super fans. Time and trends. Anything for a relationship for you. What do you need to know? Angels and guides and loved ones. What does time and trends need to know, please, around relationships? What do you need to know around relationships? What do you need to know around relationships? What do you need to know around relationships? Here we go. What do you need to know? So I feel like as I'm connecting to, you're praying, you're wishing, and you're hoping for it. I feel like you want to take action on it, but then I feel like there's a pullback with you. It's like you want it, but you don't want it, but you do, but you don't. And I feel like, what exactly are you doing Are you putting yourself out there? Do you go out with your girlies? Do you go for like drinks? What do you do in order to meet somebody? Because there might have been some sort of deceit, a betrayal, or a lie. This is the worst card in the deck. There are 78 cards. This is deception, lies, betrayal, cheating, shady ass energy. So there is some sort of insecurities around you. You need to let go of this pain, this sadness and sorrow in order for your love to come in. So I have a knight or a younger energy around you. If this person isn't here, this person's coming in. You are wishing for love, but there seems to be a disconnect. You might be walking around with like insecurities, and when you got insecurities, the universe is going to say you ain't ready. So when we give you your person, you're going to mess it up. So you kind of need to get out of that insecurity energy, manifest it, because I am seeing Libra, Aquarius and Gemini in your energy. So if this person ain't here yet, time and trends, this person will come in at some point. Helena, any messages for you? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Helena need to know, please? In love and light. What does Helena need to know, please? In love and light for Helena. So you do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. You do not need to like, share or subscribe. I don't expect you to sit there tapping the screen. It's all good, people. Just copy and paste your question, even though you don't follow me. If I'm drawn to you and my guides highlight your name, I'll read for you. Members and my subscribers or super fans can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. And super fans will always get me twice a week. Helena, the message for you is get out of your head. To overanalyze and to overthink and to overstress and to over-worry about things creates self-imprisonment, restriction and isolation, a feeling of imprisonment. There seems to be some healing being done for you, but I just feel like you're going to have some good news, a message or an offer coming your way, but I feel like this good news is coming in later on. There also might be an offer, there might be news around a child, study, education, learning something brand new. And the Seven of Cups indicates like too many commitments, too many choices, juggling so many things. But when one door opens for you, another door is going to open, Helena. You just kind of got to get out of your own way. Like, don't commit to too many things, but at the same time, know that there are many opportunities and options coming your way. Love, work, money, somewhere to live, a holiday, those sort of options. Te amo, B. Will I be able to secure employment in my field of ultrasound tech soon? Will you be able to? Angels and guides and loved ones, will you be able to? I manifested what I have here right now. The 111,000 people. I just knew it belonged to me. I just knew it was mine. I didn't know how I was going to get it, B. I didn't know how I was going to get it. I don't know when it was going to be activated. All I knew is that I just had to take action on what I wanted to do because it was something I was passionate about. And when you do something that you love and that you're passionate about, it will be yours. Yes, you're going to have it. You're going to be traveling. I see fast-paced energy, speed, action, changes, news arriving, but you need to fight for what you believe in, remain on top of your game. You've got good karma attached to you, but it's coming in later on. You got to get rid of any fears and worries and stresses. And whatever this field that you're going into, you're going to end up having your own business on the side at some point, or maybe it's going to be something that belongs to you. You do not need to gift me, guys. Love and appreciate you. Don't need to gift me. So the 8 of coins represents working hard, doing something that you love to do. It represents enjoying your craft. So I've got a big fat yes with this one. I've got a yes with this one. B. Te amo. I'm so British, innit? I'm so English. Maybe I should talk like this and be a little bit more posh. Chris and I will be married and have children. Oh, are you asking me or are you telling me? So I have to say will you? Because when somebody says Chris and I will be married, it's like you're telling me. Congratulations. Angels, guides, loved ones. Pedia. Chris. Will they get married and have children? The energy is a bit scattered, I'm not going to lie. I don't know. When my cards flip out like that, it just goes all over the place. Somebody's got scattered energy. You and or your partner. Like, and this could be energy or feelings or emotions that you may or may not know about. Feelings that you may be holding on to that your partner doesn't know about. Feelings and you're probably going when, where or how. Will you and your partner get married and have kids? See, look, the cards are just falling out. Will you and your partner get married and have kids? I've got a no with this. I feel like you're going to have your happy ending. I feel like there is going to be emotional contentment. You're going to have your blessings. You're going to have everything that you're asking for. But the issue around this is that it feels like somebody is fearful about the connection, the relationship, feeling like it's not going to expand or get further than where it is. And I feel like this energy with the Seven of Swords, which is a deceitful card, that is going to create a problem. The Four of Swords is somebody who's not resting properly with their mind. It's like they're stressed out why things haven't happened yet. It feels, and the Empress is upside down, which is a pregnancy, and it is not here. It's upside down, which means it's either a delay or it's not going to happen. Ultimately, you're going to get what you're asking for with it, whether it's with Chris or not. I'm not sure. If you'd like to bypass the 98 people in the room, and you'd like to get a reading, it is the power couple in the corner of the screen. Once you hit on that, I see your name and the giraffe come up on the screen. You'll bypass everybody in the room and you'll get a reading once my alarm clock goes off. Will I own my second property before the end of this year? Angels, guys, loved ones, will you? I got a yes with this one. You've got to keep manifesting it. There's a celebration around you, homecoming, a return, reunion, family, emotional contentment, unexpected gifts and pleasantries coming your way. I am seeing that. I just feel like don't overanalyze and overthink that. And you have to emotionally send out that frequency so you can have what you want sooner rather than later. Any messages for Doris? Angels, guys, loved ones, what does Doris need to know? Please, in love and light, what does Doris need to know? What does Doris need to know? Doris, you need to get your mojo back. You're beautiful inside and outside, but the Queen of Wands, she is somebody who is self-assured and she's confident, and she's feisty. She has courage. She has enthusiasm. It's like the energy around you. Brent, you're on my list. Once the alarm clock goes off, Brent, I'll read for you. It just feels like you need to get your mojo back. It's like you need to believe again. You need to believe in yourself. You need to put yourself out there. I feel like you need to release any heavy burdens that you're carrying on to, holding on to, Doris. This doesn't have to be just your heavy burdens. It could be that you're carrying heavy burdens of somebody else and the universe is asking you to let this go. I'm also seeing, as I'm connecting to you, there's supposed to be good news, a message and an offer coming your way, but it feels like it's a delay. And it might be even around money, like the money, the pay rise, the promotion, some sort of investment that's going to go your way. It's coming into your energy, but for some reason, there's a bit of a delay to it. It's either you're in lack, you don't believe, you're worried about something, or you might be a little bit stressed out about something and wondering, is this where I am? Like, why? I thought I was going to be here, here, and here when I get to a certain age, but everything happens in divine timing, sweetheart. 1111, you are a super fan, so you get a guided message. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does 1111 need to know? You're either going to have Bella, you're on my list. It's either 1111, it's either an opportunity is already here and you're going to have to make a choice or a decision about something, because anytime somebody gets the Two of Swords always represents like compromising, trying to make a decision, going back and forth about something, trying to make a decision. So you might be trying to make a decision about something. If you're not yet, it's going to happen at some point. You need to get your emotions upright, because if the Queen of Cups, who's an empath, if the Queen of, did you remove that mat, the welcome mat from your front of your house? So the Queen of Cups talks about somebody who's lacking in some way, who's emotionally drained from everything that's going on around her. She needs to get her energy up. You need to get your energy up. There's an older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. And I'm also seeing a younger masculine. So you've got two masculines in your energy, lovers or friends, people that you could be collaborating with, partnering up with. We'll see when, you'll know when they get here. But there is a younger and an older masculine in and around your energy. All right, here we go. Your guided message is believe in the impossible. Amen to this. Amen to that. 1111. Florence. Will my husband Z get the job that he applied for? Angels and guides and loved ones. Will he get the job that he applied for? Will he get the job that he applied for? Will Z get the job that he applied for? You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe to get a reading. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. You don't have to do any of those things. If you're curious and you would like to get a question answered, copy and paste, spam the living daylights out of me. If my guides highlight your name and you're not a follower, I will read for you. Members and super fans can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. Because I go 2 days in the week live for my super fans. I don't know if you're going to get a new car, but I with this job, I feel like there's going to be another opportunity. I don't know if he's going to get this job, but I feel like there's going to be another opportunity coming in for him. And it's going to come in. There's another job. If he's applied for more than one, which I think you should be doing, there'll be another opportunity. The Chariot is a big yes, as far as I'm concerned, but it feels like there's another option coming his way. So the Chariot represents taking action, a change, a journey, a new vehicle. I do feel like there will be some more opportunities later on. But as for this specific job, it's either if he gets it, he's not going to like it and leave, or I feel like it doesn't belong to him and there's something else. The Four of Wands talks about a celebration. So there will be something that you'll be celebrating later on. If not now, it will happen at some point. He will get a job, definitely. But he needs to get a job that he loves. Something that he likes. No, not like. Something that he loves. Kieran, will I hear from Levi soon? Will you hear from Levi soon? And you guys, loved ones, will Kieran hear from Levi soon, please and thank you. Let's have a look and see. I feel yes, but you're the one that's going to have more emotions. Whatever this connection may be, it feels like you're the one that's with more feelings and more emotions attached to this connection. I feel like this person is not where you are. I've got a Knight and a Queen. So the Queen is more in love, more in tune, more connected. And the Knight of Coins is more money orientated, slow to movement. I feel like this person is going back and forth about whether they want to reach out to you or not. But ultimately, I do feel it's yes. I don't know if you're going to be satisfied. And then the Judgment card talks about you getting a wake-up call around Levi. Yes is the answer to the question, but you're going to have the patience of a saint. Because this person is not going to message you when you want the message. This person's going to take his sweet time and he will message you when he feels like he should message you. And it's not going to be what you want. It's when it's on his timeline. Tashay. General, angels, guides, loved ones. What do you need to know, please? I've got unexpected gifts and pleasantries coming your way. A soulmate, a divine counterpart. If you're currently in a relationship and it ain't that great, you might have to reevaluate that relationship, because I do feel like you need to be childlike, let your hair down, have some fun. I feel like you might be at a crossroads trying to figure out whether you should stay or go, to do or not to do, depending on whatever the situation may be. I also feel like I'm seeing, as I'm connecting into your energy, the Four of Wands talks about a celebration, anniversary, a wedding. The Four of Swords is also about you needing to rest, recover, recuperate. And I keep seeing number 6 in your energy, Tashay. So things might shift and change for you in 6 days, weeks, months. The 6th of a month is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you. And you might even see that number everywhere you go. Alona, will I hear from Sid soon? Will you hear from Sid soon? Will you hear from Sid soon? Will you hear from Sid soon? No. This person's juggling a lot of things, possibly work and study, worrying about money. This person is like, you might hear from this person maybe in 5 is a time frame. Days, weeks, months, or the 5th of a month. But 5 is highlighted. You might even see 555 everywhere you go. 5 also represents a change. I just feel like this person, might be talking to somebody else. Maybe they like somebody from around the work arena. The Queen of Coins is like a stabilized energy, money orientated energy. Like this person might be looking for somebody who's, I don't know how to explain it. So this person might be talking to somebody even around the work arena. All right, and then I've got Brent next after Zen. Zen. What does Zen need to know? Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Zen. What does Zen need to know, please? What does Zen need to know? I've got a younger masculine coming your way. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. Could be a lover or a friend. You need to make sure that you're learning to trust your intuition on all things, especially around relationships. Why is the High Priestess upside down? The High Priestess tells me that you're intuitive, that you're psychic, you're able to see without seeing. But at the same time, it feels like you're not balancing out the energy. You're supposed to be signing a contract at some point. Could be a new job, a new house, a new car, all of the above. I'm also seeing, yeah, it's like you're trying to make a decision about something, or you're going to need to make a decision about something. But the Two of Swords is a crossroads. Again, it's always back and forth. To stay or to go, to say or not to say, to do or not to do. That is the question. Anytime I get twos in tarot, it's always about somebody trying to make a decision on something, but they're not yet sure what to do. All right. Brent. I'm about to do an 8-card reading for Brent. And if anybody's interested in getting an 8-card reading and you want to know what the power couple reading looks like, this is it. So it is, again, the power couple in the corner of the screen. And I've just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list. And that will get you 8 cards. And I will always cater to my gifters first. When it is done. When I'm done, when I'm done with my gifters, I'll cater to everybody in the room, not just my followers, but people who don't follow me as well. Hi, Brent. What is your reading about? Is it general? Is it something specific? Let me know. And you guys, loved ones, this is for Brent. What's your question, honey? It's so easy. You should be onto it, huh? It's so easy for me to say, stop worrying about something, because we're so, as human beings, we always focus on the problem and not the solution. And then we generate. Oh, I did. Good. What is your question? I'll tell you what I feel as I'm connecting into your energy before I do the tarot, okay? So, Brent, I think I need to go for a pee. I am 45 after all, and I've got a weak bladder. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, Brent, I've got the blue. General is good. Okay. I've got the Grim Reaper standing next to me. What's up, Grim? What's up? So anytime I see Grim Reaper in my third eye, he's not that scary. It's just like an ending to some shit, right? So it's like something needs to be over, no second chances, a growth and a transformation in somebody's energy. It's like you're on this quest for awakening. What is this teaching you as I'm connecting into your energy, Brent? The energy around you with your chakras, the one that's highlighted is my throat. Speak your truth. Say what you need to say. Say it with love. I'm seeing Scorpio number 2 in your energy, 2 days, weeks, months, or the second of a month. Your reading is about transformation, transforming the way you look at things, transformation in the way you have faith in God, universe, and divine. It feels like there needs to be a change of the old ways of thinking, trusting your intuition, inner knowing. Are you even taking care of yourself while you're too busy worrying about this situation with the courts? It's like everything will end the way it's supposed to end, and it does always end well. Sometimes we can't see the ending, but you know when you go through a really bad situation and you're like, I don't see a good end to it, and then like 5 years later you're in a good place and you're not in that situation anymore. It doesn't have to be 5 years, but it just feels like everything will shift and change. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's not good. This is an experience that you're having for your soul evolution, and you signed a contract for it. Whatever this may be, you've signed a contract to experience these things. So you had a soul contract with the person that you're going into court with, right? A soul contract. It could even if you would like to get a reading, it is the power couple there for 8 cards. I pinned it on the corner of the screen. So the way that I'm looking at this situation, Brent, is you can look at it one of two ways. You can walk into the energy and burn out we get into fight and flight mode when we're stressed out or worried about something. So you can look at the situation and say, what am I learning from this? What contract did I sign with that soul that I'm going through this? And then go back, way back into time. What did I do to that person in a past life that I'm now balancing out my karma in this life that is to do with the courts? This is all karmic energy. This is all something but you're learning from this person with the courts, learning something from this situation. And that person that whoever's involved in it is also learning something from you. So everything that we go through in our life is an experience. We're all going to die. So we're leaving all our bullshit behind anyway. We ain't taking nothing with us. We don't take our children, the house that we so badly want to buy. You're not going to be buried with your house unless you're actually buried in the house that you're living in. That's a different situation. But it's like, this too shall pass. It's like, this too shall pass. So I wasn't a general. You wanted a general. Look, oh my God, your first card, my love. Ace of Swords. New beginnings, mental clarity, new opportunities, new challenges for growth potential. But with this sword, I cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. You can fester on this date that you need to go to court, or you can go about your business and live your life and then deal with that date when you get there. Like I don't know when I'm going to have my 5th open heart surgery, which is going to be, again, 9 hours long. You think I'm sitting here thinking, oh my God, when am I going to have my 9-hour surgery? What day is it going to go? When am I going to die in the process? I ain't sitting here thinking about that. Fuck it. I'll deal with it. I'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. So you cross that bridge on your when it's time to go to courts. Now, you got to get out of your own way. You're in the hangman energy. That's stuck. Look at your situation from another perspective. What are you learning? What are you gaining from this? What knowledge are you getting? Are you learning to be patient? Are you learning to be irritated and anxious? Are you burning out energy for no reason because you don't know what the outcome is going to be? So you're sitting there in your worry energy instead of focusing on on all the possibilities. That's what we do as human beings, isn't it? We're stuck because we have a mindset. We have a negative way of thinking. We have self-defeating beliefs about ourselves. We think we have bad luck. So it's never going to go in our fucking favor, because what you generate energetically out, mentally, emotionally, the words that you speak is what you end up getting in. Like, stop talking about it. Stop talking and worrying about it, because that's not going to change anything, is it? Like, worrying about the situation and stressing out about it. Well, at least you're trying. You can sit there worrying about the problem, or you can deal with the problem when the day comes. Why are you burning and all of this energy, mental energy, emotional energy, physical energy, vocal, just talking shit? It's like, shut up. I love you, but just be quiet. Sit in silence and listen to what your spirit guides and your angels have to tell you, because we all have them. I don't care if you believe in them or not. I don't give a shit, but we have them. I would know. I died and I came back. So I know we have them. So all I'm saying to you is, look, patience. Plant the seed of possibility. Plant the seed. Love and light that shit. You know, you've been following me for long enough, Brent. Plant the seed of possibilities and light and love energy that is going to go well for everyone concerned. Like money, everything that you put down, everything that you're praying for, everything that you're asking for is already going to come to fruition. You just got to wait, because there's that it's not about the destination, because the destination is death. We're all going to die, right? It's about the journey in between and enjoying the bad and the good journey in between. Because when you look back when you're 100 at all the shit that you've gone through, you're going to be like, I made it. You know, I'm old, I got here, I'm good, I survived that, and that. You've got to go into look, there's a celebration. This is 4 of Wands, it's a celebration. It's a wedding, it's a family, it's a reunion, it's success, it's everything that we want in our lives, right? So you have this, but you have to cultivate the energy. If you're too busy focusing on the issue and the problem, issues and problems is what you're going to end up fucking manifesting. I would know. I would know. If anyone would know, it would be me. I slept on the streets. Had no money to feed my kid. Violent relationship. Surgery, man. What the fuck? It's like, enough now. The death of my parents last year, brother being diagnosed with cancer, putting my cat down because he came home with no eyeballs in his head and he's got maggots in his eye sockets. I mean, how much more can I go through? The Fool card is take a leap of faith. The Fool card represents, you know, fresh hopes, new adventures, new beginnings. You're putting all your energy into this shit. Just wait until it gets to the date. Focus on it then. The only thing, when you focus on this situation, whatever it is, this whole court thing, focus on the outcome that you want. Send energy to the date. And every time you think about that date, you only think about the outcome, for what the outcome that you foresee, that it's going to end well for everybody. Everything you put out is going to come back in. The Six of Coins is the equal balance of give and take. This is money. This is prosperity. This is generosity. So I don't see, the only card in your reading at this moment in time is the Five of Swords and the Hangman. You're all up in your head about it. What's that doing for the situation? You know, when you're busy like focusing on the problem, let me ask you this. You focusing on the problem, has it solved? Did it solve the solution? Did it create a solution? When you focus on the problem? Because if you worry about something, I'll tell you to worry until your eyes bleed. But if you're worrying about something that's out of your control because it's in divine's hands, what the fuck are you worrying about? I feel like when I'm connecting to you, you need to ground your energy. Spending time in Mother Nature around animals. Take your shoes and your socks off, put your feet on the grass, on the ground. Smoke a joint. I don't know. Have some like, get some like, I don't know, get a nice cocktail or a drink, whatever, and just chill out. And deal with it when listen to your gut is your guided message, Brent. It says if something makes you feel bad, your source energy is going to disagree with it. Your emotions let you know when something isn't right. Let your sense of just knowing guide you. So for me, I always like to see the end result of a situation. I don't want to focus on the problem because I understand that thoughts, words, and emotions generate my reality. So I'm going to say this with love, Brent. Enough's enough. Shut up. Stop thinking about it. Deal with it when you get there. When you focus on your court case, project the positive energy that you want on that day. Stop focusing on the problem. Focus on the solution and what the outcome looks like. That's what I say. I feel like the energy looks good. The two cards in your reading is the Hangman and the Five of Swords. You need to get past this bullshit. All you're doing is generating more problems on the day of the court, on the day that you have to go to court. That's all you're doing, generating problems. Haven't you ever said something, thought something, felt something and go, I knew that was going to happen. I felt it. I said it and I knew it. And then it's like, did you ever stop to think that you're the one who co-created it? That you're the co-creator of your life. It was a self-fulfilling prophecy, the good and the bad stuff. Has it ever occurred to you that, people? No. You're too busy in your ego. Right. Just stop. If you've got nothing good to think about or nothing to say, you should probably shut it. Love and light to you, Brent. Love and light to you, sweetie. You got this, man. If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get an 8-card reading like I gave to Brent, I've pinned it on the bottom of the screen and it's also in the corner of your screen. So 8 cards, the power couple will get you 8 cards and get you on my list and you'll bypass the 80 people in the room. Bella Boutique, get over here. I feel like I need to go for a wee. I should have put my own incontinence pants on. You know, girls, you know when you're laughing so hard and then all of a sudden you kind of wet yourself. That's what happens when you have kids. That's why them kids need to kiss our keisters. Okay. Oh, hell no. Angels and guides and loved ones, this is for Bella. I'm going to answer your question before I do your reading. Is Mathuru using your business account? I got a yes with this. I don't know what's going on here, but I feel like something is about to come to an end. I don't know if it's going to be the ending of your partnership. I got a yes with this, and I'm seeing a new beginning. Oh, you're Mathuru. What was your question? Hold on a second. Your glasses. What's coming in for you? What did you say about the account? Hold on a second. I need to go back. It's Mathuru using my business account. Oh, sorry. I totally misread that. What do you mean by it's Mathuru using my business account? What do you mean by that? Sorry, totally misread that. I thought you were Bella. Did I misconstrue? Did I get that wrong, guys? It says it's Mathuru using my business account. Did I read that wrong? So do you want a general reading? If you're using your own account, you're good to go. My name is Mathuru. I do my readings on my personal. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know if this is your business or your personal account. I don't. Okay. What was your question? Sorry, I don't know what your question is. Is it a general? Is it something? Yeah, I didn't know about your business or your personal. I have no idea. Right, okay. I got red in your energy as I'm connecting to your energy. So red is about grounding your base chakra or your sacral chakra. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but I do feel like I'm seeing a lot of traveling. I'm sorry for the confusion. It's all right. I just didn't understand what you were saying. You're talking about a business account, a private account. I don't know. Okay, that's great. Anyway, I keep seeing new beginning. I keep seeing traveling, lots of traveling, because I got an airplane as I'm connecting into your energy. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but I've got Taurus, I've got soulmate, and I've got red. So red is the base chakra. You need to ground your energy to Mother Earth. So spending some time out in Mother Nature. I'm also seeing number 8 in your energy. So you might see 888 everywhere you go. 8 is infinite potential and infinite possibilities. I'm also seeing reevaluation of something, reevaluate something. I don't know if the energy has been a little bit chaotic, where you may feel like the energy has been chaotic. I just want everybody to know that Mercury retrograde ends tomorrow. Thank fuck for that. Mercury retrograde just makes everything topsy-turvy. Devices are playing up. Communications is really bad. We're feeling energetically irritated. I feel a sense of conflict or chaos. It's like upheaval, a downfall, disconnected or trying to make a decision. If this is not you, it's you picking up on somebody else's energy. I am seeing that as I'm connecting to you. But I'm seeing a soulmate around you. So I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not. It feels like somebody, are you in a connection? Because somehow it feels like somebody, there is soulmate, but you're single. I don't know if in the past you were in some sort of a codependent relationship. Either you're codependent on that person or that person was codependent on you. But it felt like there's fear around connection or a relationship, and letting go of the fear, because I do feel abundance in your energy around love, and I do see love in your energy. So those are the first things that I picked up. Those are the first things that I picked up as I'm connecting to you. If you're interested in getting a reading like I'm giving to Mathuru, It is the power couple. I've pinned it on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list, and you'll bypass the 72 people in the room. After Thur, I've got no one on my list, so I'm going to go back to going back and forth between followers and people who don't follow me. All right, this is for Thur and his guys' loved ones. What does Thur need to know, please? In love and light. All right, what do you need to know? What do you need to know? You need to walk away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. Walk away from the chaos that I always talk about, the emotional chaos, other people's chaos, the conflicting energy, trying to make a decision, going back and forth about something. But the Eight of Cups is always walking away. Can you see that person's walking away from people or situations no longer serving them? This is like withdrawn, let go, new opportunities, new beginnings, as I'm connecting into your energy. I'm also seeing Ace of Swords. That represents mental clarity, new challenges and new beginnings coming your way. I feel like Ace of Swords, when you get the swords cards in your energy, especially aces, it represents that you need to let go and cut out things that no longer serve you. Mental conflict, people that challenge you, people that's not on the same wavelength as you. So finding your soul tribe is what that card represents. The Six of Swords talks about travel, relocation, or a holiday. Ultimately, the Six of Swords always represents necessary changes, a transition, a relocation, or moving forward or moving on. If you feel like the energy is being chaotic and it's been like moving out of rough waters into smoother waters, is the energy around the Six of Swords. You're also a healer. So unfortunately for people like you and me, we're going to attract energy vampires and soul-sucking critters. So when the Strength card tells me, when it comes out in somebody's reading, it tells me that you're more stronger than you think you are. Give yourself a bit of credit. It also represents, Courtney, you're on my list. It also represents that you need to do some self-love. It means you need to separate yourself from energy vampires and soul-sucking critters. Have the courage to say, listen, bitch, not happening today. I'm walking away from your shit. Because we need to do that. We have to protect our energy field because everybody has an energy field around them. And if your energy is swirling around with demons and devils, I don't want you in my house. I don't want you near me. So you need to back out. Because I feel like there's people that carry a lot of heavy energy with them and your aura mixes with their aura and then their aura is stuck in your aura and then you feel a certain type of way and it isn't yours. It's because you've absorbed somebody else's shit. So be mindful about who you allow into your energy field, Thur. It's important that you do so. I've got an older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. Could be somebody that you could be collaborating, could be a great friend, could be clarity and truth coming your way. This also represents that you need to say what you need to say when you need to say it and cut out negative thoughts, words, situations and people. I'm also seeing that you prayed, wished and asked the universe for something. The Star card always represents a miracle. So you got a miracle coming your way. Did you pray recently? Did you manifest? Did you wish for something recently? The Star card represents a renewal, sense of hope, clarity and miracle around you. In order for you to get what you've prayed, wished and asked for, you actually have to believe in it. If you're like, I wish for abundance and I wish for love and I wish for good health, and then you're going, but it probably won't come because I know I've got bad luck or I'm cursed, then you ain't going to fucking have it, are you? It's always going to be lingering outside of your aura. So, and look, you need to get a scratch card or a lottery ticket because this is shitloads of cash. The Ten of Coins represents stability, legacy, inheritance, retirement, financial gain, and prosperity. The Ten of Coins is a happy home. So if I were you, I don't know whether you play the lottery or not. It could be a pay rise, of course it could. Could be like an abundant flow, a windfall of abundance coming into your energy. But I like to have many portals to money. Not just working, not just playing the lottery, helping the masses. What I put out, I get back in. So I have many gateways to you when it comes to windfall of abundance, okay? Your guided message is shadow work. It says, Thur, spend some time working on you, how you talk, react, and interact. What do you focus on the most? Look at how experiences and how people shape you. Embrace your imperfections, continue to learn, improve and regain control of your life. Your past does not define your future. My past didn't define my future. No way, no how. So keep doing the work. Take care of yourself. There's so many things to look forward to as I'm connecting into your energy, Mathuru. So if you would like to get on my list and you would like to get an 8-card reading like I just gave to Mathuru, it is the power couple in the corner of the screen. That will make you bypass everybody in the room. There's 72 people in the room. You're so welcome, honey. So that will get you on my list. Again, you do not need to follow me. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. I don't expect you to sit there tapping the screen. No, who's got time for that? But again, just copy and paste your questions. Spam the living daylights out of me. If I'm drawn to you and you're not a follower, my guides will highlight your name. If you're a member or a super fan, you can ask me as many questions as you like. Super fans will get me 2 days in the week where I block everybody else out. Courtney. Angels, guides, loved ones for Courtney. What does Courtney need to know? What's your reading about, Courtney? Courtney, what do you want to know, sweetie? Courtney, you're next on my list. I've got no one after Courtney, so I'll go back and forth from people who follow me and people who don't follow me until somebody would like to get an in-depth 8-card reading, which is the power couple in the corner of the screen. General. The first thing that I'm seeing around you, so chakra-wise, when I talk about chakras, I always think that you need to meditate on it. Meditate on that chakra that might be out of alignment. And I got the heart chakra with you because they're showing me green. There might be some deceitful people around you. Now, this could be work, colleagues, co-workers, friends, same thing, family members, something that you're going to find out that might piss you off a little bit. But all information, Courtney, is good information. Because I'm seeing green, the heart chakra. So wearing green, meditating on the green energy will align your energy and make you feel better. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, you're like the lighthouse or a beacon of light for a lot of people. And that will be very, very draining. There's also something about a change of career, a leveling up of a career, or something around the career is what I'm seeing. I also feel like you're very divine feminine. I got high priestess energy around you. So pay attention to your dreams and your visions. Connect to spirituality. Meditate on your chakras. Learn about esoteric stuff like tarot or, you know, stuff like that is what I'm feeling. I also feel like you need to focus on the thing that you're passionate about. Having fun as well. Not taking life so seriously. I see Aries around you. Number 7 in your energy, collaboration and partnership. And I'm also seeing like, get rid of any irritation, anger, bitterness. I feel like there's going to be closure in your energy as I'm connecting to you, Courtney. Closure and whatever it is that you need closure on. Here we go. And you guys, loved ones, this is for Courtney. So your first card in your reading, Courtney, you got the Fool card. Taking a leap of faith. New beginnings. Fresh hopes. A new path. This represents like adventures. New opportunities coming your way. Travel, holiday, relocation. This is in your energy. I also feel like you need to make sure that you get to a place of peace. And the reason for this is because you're coming out as the Queen. You're coming out as the Queen of Cups. Now, you're clearly an empath. You feel everything around you, people, animals. When you walk into a building, Queen of Cups is loving and nurturing, and she's always there for everybody when they need her. And as lovely as that is, I do need you to take a step back and tell everyone to piss right off. I am seeing that you need to rest your mind. You might be over-analyzing things, but the Four of Swords indicates to me that you need to retreat, rest, renewal, solitude, recover from negative ways of thinking, from people who drain your energy, soul-sucking critters, and then vampires. You know who they are. I feel like as I'm connecting to you as well, everything that you're planting is going to come to fruition. Patience is a virtue. The 7 of Coins always represents money and finances, but it represents patience. If you're impatient and you're wondering when, where, or how, then the universe is going to say you don't trust in divine timing, so you're going to delay your blessings to get to you. That's usually how it works. I'm also seeing 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups energy represents love, marriage, proposal, a higher form of commitment. a leveling up of a relationship if you're in one. If you're not in one, a soulmate coming your way, which could lead to something even more. So that's the current energy around you in and around love. Everything that you planted, look, it's going up in stages. Fuck a duck. Better out than in. Thanks for the bless yous in advance. So this is like going up in stages. Look at that. 6 and 7 of coins. 6 and 7 of coins. My goodness. Everything you put out, money, time, love, energy is coming back to you. Anytime I see the 6 of coins energy in somebody's reading, this basically is payback's a bitch. Payback's a bitch. Thank you for the bless yous, guys. Payback's a bitch. I don't know what you prayed, what you asked for, but the universe has heard your call and you're going to get your wish fulfillment, my love. So when you got the star card, this talks about a miracle, a renewed sense of hope, clarity coming your way. I feel like you're going to be around, or you need to surround yourself with people that love and support you. So being around your soul tribe, because I am seeing a celebration around you. I am seeing new opportunities in your energy with the star card. And again, being around people that love and support you, because I am seeing, as I'm connecting into your energy support system, you have forgiveness as your guided message. It says, forgiveness often starts from within. How can we forgive others if we can't forgive ourselves? Understand that mistakes are made. They help shape us and evolve us. It's okay to forgive another and not allow them back into your life. Release the burden, move forward with love. So I am seeing that as I'm connecting to you, Courtney. Forgiveness. And forgiveness is not about forgiving somebody who's an asshole. It's about not telling yourself the same old story, changing the storyline, not giving a situation more airtime. Ain't nobody got time for that. It's like, move past it. Let's go forward. I can't be bothered to think about that old scenario. Boring. Move past it, sweetie. So I've got nobody on my list after Courtney. I'm going to go back and forth from my followers and people who don't follow me. If you would like to get a reading, and you would like to get a reading straight away and bypass the 69 people in the room, it is the power couple that I pinned on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list, and that will get you 8 cards. So I'm going to go back and forth now because I've got no one on my list, from my followers to people who don't follow me. Elfie, is Dylan still in love with you? Elfie, is Dylan still in love with you? You're so welcome, Courtney. Is Dylan still in love with you? Angels and guides and loved ones, is Dylan still in love with Elfie? I got a yes, but this person's coming out as really Elfie, this person's coming out as really, like, can be a bit manipulative, very charming, good with their words. I do feel like this person has still emotions for you, but you kind of need to be a little bit mindful. I don't know if there is a third party situation, and a third party situation doesn't have to be me, my man, and another woman. It could easily be me and my man and like problems with work, or your family intervening, or your mates getting involved, or my family getting involved in our relationship. But yes, it can mean a third party situation where somebody else is getting involved. I just feel like nothing but love, you're on my list. Simone, I hope I get it right this time. So I feel like, yes, this person does care about you, but there's all of these other elements in this situation, honey. I don't know about this. Yes, this person still cares about you. And again, I don't know, Elfie, if there was like a third party situation or other people getting involved in your business, but it feels like it's really chaotic, and especially quite emotionally chaotic. Simone, it is Simone, isn't it? Simone? Is it Simone? Angels, guides, loved ones, I'm so sorry if I get that wrong. Yes, okay, good, thank God. All right, Simone, what's up, girl? Is it a general or is it something specific? Talk to me. Tell you something happy. The first thing that I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you is blue. I don't know if you feel a sense of isolation or loneliness. You could be in a room filled with people and you feel like, I got a feeling there was a third party. Oh, hell to the no. Feelings, girls, very intuitive we are. Yeah, very intuitive. So listen to that. Do feel like he cares about you, but he's also quite manipulative. General. So Simone, I see blue in your energy. So blue energetically is the throat chakra. You might need to say what you mean and mean what you say. And, you know, say what you mean and mean what you say, and cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. I also feel like you need to work out. I don't know if it's like go yoga, but yoga has been highlighted to balance all your chakras. I'm also seeing a miracle around you, so expect a miracle. Maybe you've been praying for a miracle. I don't know whether you're with somebody, if you're with somebody or not, but I am seeing a feeling of being disconnected from everybody. And sometimes that's not a bad thing. It's all right to be disconnected from assholes and irritating, even our fucking kids, man. They drain the living daylights out of us. But it feels like there's a sense of separation or feeling disconnected in some sort of a way. Oh, for fuck's sake. Don't like it when it falls on the floor. Got an old people's chair. And it's so fucking heavy. See, when my mum died, I didn't get a chance to get rid of it. Oh, Lord of mercy. I think I need to go for a wee. Could you just wait there a minute, guys? I didn't put my nappy on. Give me 1 second. Kalani, watch out for gifters. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm back. All right. Let's get on with it. Simone. Expect a miracle is what I'm hearing. I don't know whether you believe in Mother Mary or not, but she's somehow coming up into your energy. I also feel like I'm seeing Aquarius and number 8. There's an awakening around you, some sort of spiritual awakening, like a vision or a dream. And then you need to like take note of it because it's going to make sense later on. I'm also seeing the need for you to recharge and reject. Ooh, look at that. Recharge and reject is what I'm hearing. Breathe, let go, clear your mind, reject any people that are assholes. Disrupt your energy, like reevaluate people who you talk to and who you allow into your energy field, because it can drain the living daylights out of you, know? So I feel like as I'm connecting to you, my love, there is definitely some sort of a miracle, a divine intervention or a change. There's definitely enlightenment and a leveling up as I'm connecting into your energy. If you would like to get an 8-card reading like I'm giving to Simone, I pinned it on the bottom of the screen, or it is in the corner of your screen. What does Simone need to know? You need to meditate. Do you meditate? You all need to repent. You all need to repent and stop deceiving people. God bless you, sweetheart. You don't need to come into my life. Didn't your mother teach you any manners? I'm not telling anyone here to, follow the devil. Piss off, mate. Love and light to you and sending you on your way. Who's got time for this? Go away. I would never, ever tell any of you that what I believe in is Bible. Go in your life and believe in what you want to believe in, and don't let anyone like me or that person tell you what to do, because they always step onto their high horse, and they think they're better than everyone because they follow a religious denomination. Religion is not going to help anybody anymore, darling. I respect all religions, but religion needs to be love and respect for everybody and what they believe in. Who the fuck am I to tell you what to believe in? Make your own choices. That's what I say to everyone in here. Don't need to gift me. Don't need to follow me. Don't need to do anything. But if you're curious, copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I'll read for you. I will never sit there telling somebody what to do. Never go on somebody's live and go, you guys, you need to be a Catholic, or you need to be a Christian, or you need to be a Muslim. Be whatever you want to be, because you're not taking me when you die. It's okay. There's no wrong and right here. Do your thing. Don't like it when people do that. And I'm sorry, but I believe in God and Jesus and Krishna, Muhammad and Buddha. I believe in all of these enlightened beings. So thank you very much. Anyway, what was I saying? Sorry. Oh my God. The first thing that I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you, Simone, look at this cash. Look at all of this cash. So the 10 of coins represents money, stability, legacy, financial gain, prosperity, the happy home, buying the happy home, feeling like you finally have a solid foundation for you and your family. This represents money and security and stability. And then you got the 7 of coins as well. So if you're patient and if you believe, everything that you planted, grafted and worked hard for is going to come to fruition. So what you're doing is laying down the foundation for your future, for you and your family. But patience is a virtue. I am seeing, as I'm connecting as well into your energy, you are coming out as the magician. So you are manifesting everything that you're asking for. But I always like to give a warning with the magician, okay? The magician always is somebody who can think it, feel it, manifest it, and co-create it. So if you're focusing on all the problems, as the magician, you'll create in your energy field more problems. If you're focusing on the blessings, then what will happen is you'll end up co-creating the blessing and the negative stuff. So the blessing and the negative stuff, because you're coming out as the magi, the magician, the one who can think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it. So my advice to you is be your authentic self. Fight for what you believe in. Remain on top of your game, because this is what the 7 of Wands represents. Yeah. Be your authentic self. Don't ever feel like you have to change to please somebody else, because you ain't taking them when you go, when you die and you leave the earth. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, I've got a younger masculine around you, Simone. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. Could be money, pay rise, promotion or investment. I've got 3 coin cards now. I've got the Knight of Coins. Slow and steady wins the race. I've got the 7 of coins and I've got the 10 of coins. And you also got the Lovers card, which represents an opportunity of love, a soulmate, a divine counterpart, a choice. Ultimately, the Lovers card represents the choice. So opportunities and choices coming your way. I'm also seeing the Fool card, which is taking a leap of faith, new adventures, new beginnings, new opportunities is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting into your energy. The Fool card is a renewed sense of hope. It's a clean slate. And I'm also feeling like there's a wedding around you. It doesn't have to be a wedding. It could be an anniversary or a celebration. But I am seeing that as I'm connecting to you. Wedding, celebration, the miracle, leap of faith, even children, the birthing of a child, maybe even a grandchild is what I'm seeing around you. You might even want to go back to school and do a little bit of studying is what I'm seeing around your energy. This doesn't have to be now. It could be later on that you might say to yourself, you know what? I feel like I want to learn this, or I want to brush up on my skills. So I'm going to go to school and do night classes and do this. This is something that could happen to you later on, or this is something that you might be thinking about doing later on. So your guided message is stagnant waters. Let's talk about it. Sometimes without realizing it, the grass can grow around your feet and we get stuck in a rut. Don't let life and opportunities pass you by. Every day is a gift for you to make a difference. We can move forward or we can stay the same, and the world will keep evolving without us. But I always say we keep evolving anyway and we keep growing. So Simone, I hope that helps you in some way, my love. So if anybody's interested in getting an 8-card reading like I just gave to Simone, I pinned it on the bottom of the screen. 8 cards for the power couple. I do free readings as well, so you do not need to tap the screen. I do not expect you to gift me, like, share, or subscribe. I do not expect you to follow me. And if you're not happy with your membership and you're not happy with your superfan subscriptions, then don't be any of those things, and I'll still read for you anyway. You're so welcome, my love. I've got no one on my list, so I'm going to go all the way back to the top. If you would like to bypass everybody in the room, once again, it is the power couple over there. Constantina, is my relationship with John going to be okay again? Is your relationship with John going to be okay again? Angels, guides, loved ones, is it going to be okay again? Yes, I feel like it's going to be okay. But I feel like you need to take a step back from the connection at this moment in time, because there needs to be some epiphany or realization either on your part or your person's part. Now, the Hermit card tells me that you kind of need to spend some time on your own. It's like you've got to really do some soul searching. I know there's a feeling of loneliness or somebody's repeating past mistakes, but it feels like there needs to be an awakening around you. It feels like you've known each other in many, many lifetimes. You have to learn something from this connection. You have to learn something from the disconnect or the separation. I do feel like there is expansion. I do feel like this relationship will be okay again, but it just feels like to me that you guys could be great friends. It feels like a great friend energy, honestly. Good friends. Will events before closing go smoothly? And will I get the money that I need to finish the job? Will it go smoothly? Will it go smoothly, angels and guides and loved ones? And will you get... Well, you tell me. You got the Sun card here. Material, happiness, joyous outcome, success, victory. What does your intuition tell you? What exactly are you co-creating or manifesting into your future? Are you focusing on the events not going smooth? Are you focusing on the events where there's going to be an issue or a problem, High Priestess? Are you focusing on the problem, or are you going to focus on the thing or the positive things? Because if you got the Sun card for me is yes on both platforms, but it really depends on your powers, how you are setting the intention. There might be something that you need to let go of in order for this energy to unfold the way you want it to unfold. If you keep focusing on a problem, there's going to be an issue, something is going to go wrong in the event or something like this, then there's going to be a problem. Like, see the outcome. So easy. I don't focus on a problem. I focus on the solution. If you'd like to bypass everybody in the room, look at that. It's time to get rid of your negativity, Mo. It's time to release negativity. You asking me if it's going to go well tells me that you're in low vibe frequency. You need to be high vibing. Like, yeah, it's going to go well. It's going to go in my favor. That's kind of where you need to be. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe to get a reading. Copy and paste your question, and if you don't follow me, I will read for you. If you would like to get a reading straight away and you want to bypass the 81 people in the room, it is the power couple that I pinned in the corner of the screen. At the minute, I'm going back and forth from people who follow me and people who don't follow me. Here we go. Marcy, General. I feel like you might be at a crossroads about something. I don't know what you're waiting for. You're waiting for something to happen, for shifts and changes in the energy before you make a choice or a decision. There's supposed to be travel, expansion, collaboration, partnering up with 2 or 3 people. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, there was supposed to be speed, necessary changes, fast-paced energy, maybe travel, but then travel delays. But this is all coming in. It just feels like there's going to be an opportunity coming your way, and you got the Sun card upside down anchoring your reading. The Sun card upside down is still the best card in the deck. Because if the Sun card is upside down, it just means that it's in your orbit, in your aura, but you need to get rid of the negativity so it can come through sooner rather than later. So you've got blessings upon blessings coming your way. So I am going back and forth between my followers and people who don't follow me. Members and subscribers can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. Subscribers, super fans get guided messages. with all the questions that they ask me. And I go live for my super fan and my subscribers every Sunday and Saturday and Sunday. What can you see for my niece B? She is currently expecting I see a celebration around her energy. I feel like there will be whatever emotional confusion is attached to your niece is gonna disappear. I'm seeing money as well, money opportunities coming her way. And I'm also seeing a new vehicle, good karma, new opportunities and new challenges. The Wheel of Fortune is good karma, a turning point, good luck, travel and relocation and a new vehicle. There's nothing ultimately, whether her boyfriend is good or bad, there's nothing ultimately that I feel like I have to worry about when it comes to your niece. I feel like it's gonna be good. Like focus on the baby, because that baby's gonna have superpowers. All babies born in now are gonna have superpowers. What's Pete intentions towards you? Because we kissed a couple of times and we co-parent. Are you asking? And we kissed a couple of times and we co-parent. Good. Okay. Jess, Pete's intentions. I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's great. You're solid. You don't need to have this person in your energy. You're coming out as the Queen of Coins. Self-sufficient, domestically skilled, a business owner later on if you don't have anything right now. There'll still be some complication or conflict, emotional conflict. I feel like you're very dependable, and this person might need somewhere to stay, need a bit of money from you, might borrow something from you. It just feels like it could be great and it could be good if you're patient with it. I don't see anything bad. What is his intentions? I just feel like you're not going to be satisfied whatever the intentions are. So even if his intentions are good, you'll be unsatisfied as the Queen of Coins. You're going to be wanting more. You want expansion. Alone, you'll be very successful, though. The Sun card is travel, children, blessings, harmony, money, financial prosperity. This is the energy around you and the person. I don't think it's bad, but it ain't that great either. You'll always feel some emotional conflict in regards to this person. Your hard work will pay off. I don't see anything ultimately bad around it, but I am seeing that you're not going to be satisfied. There'll always be something, and you won't be as satisfied. That's how I feel. Nothing bad or untoward, but you will not be 100% satisfied. Can it lead to something? Sure. Could you get back together? Sure. Could you sleep with each other? Sure. Would you be unsatisfied later on down the line? Sure. Ultimately, nothing's really changed. Co-parenting, great. Any messages for Sabrina? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Sabrina need to know, please? In love and light. There's a lot of balance and harmony and healing. The Temperance card always represents patience, balance, harmony, patience, self-control, doing things in moderation. There is healing being done underneath the surface of things. Whatever you deem as negative or good is seeing its way out of your energy. So I am seeing travel, relocation, necessary changes, a shift and a change in your energy, a wake-up call, and anchoring your reading. I've got the Four of Swords. You kind of need to rest your mind a little bit. You might be over-analyzing or overthinking some stuff. So you got to find a place of peace in some way. Will I be called for another job offer anytime soon? Helena, would you be called? Will you be called for a job offer anytime soon? I feel like yes. I got the Page of Coins, but be patient. Everything happens in divine timing. The Page of Coins, this is a page of money. This is good news, a message, an offer, study, education, the birthing of a child, but ultimately it is a message and an offer coming towards you. There might be a delay to it and it may take some time, but I do feel like there is healing being done, because when you get the Three of Swords energy, it's healing. It's healing being done underneath the surface of things. It's finding, like, feeling whole in the energy. So I am seeing that as I'm connecting to you. You will get something. Just be patient. Victoria, will Danny and I get back together? Will Danny and you get back together? I do feel like you'll get back together, but you're not going to be happy. I feel like you're always going to fight you're always having to fight to get his attention. His attention will also be somewhere else. I feel like you'll feel mentally conflicted by this relationship. And I am also seeing that you're the healer in the relationship. You're stronger than you think you are, but it just feels like this person will drain your energy. I do think you'll get back together, but I don't think it's worth it. Sorry. Is my intuition coming back? Where did it go? Where did your intuition go? I didn't realize you could lose your intuition. I know you don't. I know there are times when you don't listen to your intuition, but I don't think you could ever lose your intuition. Where the hell did it go? You have intuition born. You're born with intuition. It's just a matter of whether you listen to your intuition or not. Do you listen to your ego or your intuition? You can't lose your intuition. I see that you're ego based. So if you're like, is my intuition coming back? It means you're based in your ego. That's why things crumble down. It doesn't go your way, or you feel like, upheaval, destruction, the crumbling down of your world, and, feeling somewhat conflicted and not wanting to be. In order to listen to your intuition, you need to rest your mind. Four of Swords is resting the mind. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, good news, message and offer coming your way. I don't think you can lose your intuition. You saying, will my intuition come back? Where did it go? It doesn't go anywhere. Look at that. Take time to breathe out. Your intuition doesn't disappear. It's just that you don't listen to it. Listen to your ego instead. Mels, you're on my list. Oh, I was just about to pin someone up. Mels, what's your reading about, sweetheart? I'm about to do an 8-card reading for Mels. If anybody's interested in getting an 8-card reading, I pinned it on the bottom of the screen. Or is in the corner of your screen right there. Mels, general. The first thing that I'm seeing as I'm connecting into your energy is let go. I keep seeing black and white in your energy. So black and white for me represents the yin and the yang, the spirit and the ego, the heart and the soul. And there's something that you need to balance something out. You need to balance out energy frequency, your energy. If you feel unbalanced or out of balance, you need to balance the energy out. Give me 1 second. Something about balance with you. Let go. Let go of a thought, a feeling, a person, a situation that no longer serves you. You need to surrender, release, and let something go, my love. Mels. Sorry, my lips are dry as fuck. A lot of mercy. I can't find my Vaseline. My Vaseline. I'm also seeing that whatever it is that you're going through during this time frame, it could be to do with past lives. So I also feel like, as I'm connecting to you, Mels, that you need to pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to your visions. Pay attention to the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities, because they're all going to mean something. Situations that are going on now could involve past life situations. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but I am seeing either the leveling up of a relationship, more intimacy in the relationship. Those are suppressed emotions and feelings, Mel. If you have you written them down? It's a way of getting rid of it. Writing your dreams, dream journaling is really good. Doesn't matter if you see a coffin, a wolf, dead people, because that's like how I used to dream as well. But you need to write it down. It's suppressed energy manifesting as dreams. I got number 9 in your energy, so you're going to see 999 everywhere you go. 9 also represents completion. I'm also seeing that you need to laugh more, have a bit of fun, letting your hair down, not taking life so seriously. Find joy and happiness. It creates healing in the physical heart, mind, body, and soul. I'm also seeing nurturing your body, so either eating well, having a physical outlet, going to the gym, working out. I've got Sagittarius in your energy. I feel like you need to be in the sun and have some adventures is what I'm hearing. You're at a destiny point in your life. You do know that, right? Like an awakening around you. Spiritual information, spiritual insight. I'm able to connect to the people on the other side because I meditate. And people always say, how do you do that? And I go meditate. Still your mind. Be quiet. All right, here we go. What does Mels need to know? Angels, guides, loved ones, for Mels. Dream journal and getting rid of it. You're holding on to suppressed emotions or feelings and it's coming into your dreams because you're not dealing with something. Suppressed trauma that will end up coming into your dreams. Mels, what does Mels need to know? The 7 of Swords is on the table. This is the worst card in the deck. It's worse than the Devil card as far as I'm concerned. So when you've got the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Swords is deceit, a betrayal, a lie, something that you're going to hear that's going to take you out of alignment. 7 of Swords always talks about somebody using their free will to go out of their way to hurt you. And I feel like you might need to reevaluate certain people that you talk your business to or keep your business to yourself for now. I don't talk about it until it's come to fruition. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you expansion though. This represents collaborating with 2 or 3 people, teamwork, travel and relocation. It represents a holiday. And then I've got the 6 of Wands, which means victory, success, recognition, awarded for the good work that you've done. Everything that you've done is going to pay off. I've also got the 2 of Cups, so I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but the 2 of Cups always represents, and it's depicted in this card. It's so weird the way, it's so weird that the 2 of Cups, which is a romance and a lover's card, is that. It's so weird with this set. This is the only card that I find it weird, that the love and romantic card is 2 people like having an argument or fighting. But the 2 of Cups ultimately represents love, relationships, leveling up of a relationship, a higher form of commitment. If you're single, another someone coming in. I've also got money around you. So the 9 of Coins represents you being self-sufficient, financial gain, prosperity, solo and luxury pleasures, maybe spending some money on yourself, pampering yourself, taking some time out of everybody else's crap because you're too busy focusing on everybody else and you neglect yourself. Getting out of your ego and going into your heart space, because we tend to live in our ego and then we co-create problems and issues, and then we ask ourselves, why has it showed up in front of our faces or in our lives? I am seeing the Hierophant is a marriage, renewal of your vows if you are married, leveling up of a relationship, but ultimately the Hierophant does represent spirituality and you needing to tap into your spirituality. So doing work on your chakras, meditation, learning about esoteric stuff. These are all the things that are going to help you evolve. I've got the 6 of Swords, moving out of rough waters into smoother waters. This is about necessary changes, a shift. So you should know, that there is something in your energy that needs to shift and change in order for you to move out of rough waters. You need to say what you need to say when you need to say it. And you need to also mean what you say and say what you mean. So when I say let go in the beginning of your reading, cut out things that doesn't serve you, it's time for you to do this now. Because I did say to you, number 9 is a completion. So you are learning important things and you're learning and completing a cycle in order for you to have something brand new. Guided message for males, please and thank you. What does males need to know? Guided message for males. Relax, don't do it. Relax, chill out. Don't overanalyze, don't overthink things, don't stress yourself out. There's no point. Relax is your guided message. It says, males. I know, right? What did I say? I said, pamper yourself. Give yourself a break. Believe in the divine. Trust in the process. Ask, believe, receive, and relax. Let your current take you. You're exactly where you need to be right now. So all you got to do is relax. Remember, guys, we sign a contract before we come into the physical world. Yeah? A contract. We sign a contract before we come into the physical world. Experiences, people that we meet, we pick our parents, we pick our situations. Some people will say to me, why would I choose to have cancer? My bestie had cancer. She never said why. Why not me? Why me? She always said, why not me? So I love her, man. That girl's a bad bitch. She's in heaven now, but you know. All right, I've got no one on my list after Mel's. Mel's, I hope that helps you in some way. If you would like to get an in-depth reading like I gave to Mel's and you want to bypass the 59 people in the room, it is the power couple that will get you 8 cards. I always post my lives on my YouTube so you can watch your reading again. But sometimes there's technical difficulties, so sometimes it takes a while to load. Other than that, I will load it on my YouTube so you can listen to your reading again. You want to bypass everyone in the room? Again, it is the power couple. Is F really living in Germany or is he lying? Katie, is F really living in Germany? He is. He is. I don't know if he's gone back for family or he's gone back for work. But I am seeing he might, what? He might, has he gone back for a wedding? Love in some way? Yes. He is. He is going back to Germany. He is living in Germany. Yes, my love. He's not lying. He's in Germany. Joy, should I move out with my life? Should I move on with my life or should I wait a bit for Walter? Oh, sweetie. Joy, time is nobody's friend. Not your friend, not my friend. Now take it from somebody who died and came back when I had my 4th open heart surgery, Joy. Imagine if you're waiting for Walter 5 years' time and he's still not around. 2 years' time, a year's time, and he's not around. All you're doing is waiting around. And while you're waiting around, you're aging. So the way that I see it, Martin, you're on my list. I ain't waiting around for no man. Yeah? No, thank you. But that's just my personal opinion. Should you wait? Me? I ain't waiting for nobody. You can wait around all you want. You'll always be conflicted, going back and forth with the 2 of Swords, and you'll always have to fight to get this person's attention. So if you want to wait around for this person, that's your business. But for me, I ain't waiting around for nobody. And there's also something about the person that you're talking about, Joy, that's quite manipulative. So I don't know, but I might have to reevaluate that situation. Something don't feel right. Don't like it. Sorry, I don't like it. Can't tell you what to do though, because it's your life. Martin! Thanks, guys. Loved ones is for Martin. What does Martin need to know, please? In love and light. What's your reading about, Martin? I'm about to do an 8-card reading for Martin. If anybody would like to bypass the 61 people in the room and get a guaranteed reading, it is the power couple in the corner of the screen. All right, Martin. So the first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you is growth. Green is your heart chakra. I got the heart chakra in your energy. So healing, growth potential, school, education, learning, independence is what I'm hearing. Number 5 is the number you'll see everywhere you go. 5 in numerology, I'm a numerologist, represents changes. I'm also seeing like unlocking the key to your heart. You might receive a key. It could be key to a new office, a new car, a new house, all of the above. I'm also seeing Taurus around you and restoring or redeeming your self-esteem. Like, be confident. No way. My ancestors need to hurry up and give me some money, man. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, I feel like do not feel disconnected. Do not feel disconnected. I feel like you're establishing security and a solid foundation for your family. That's what I'm hearing. Very independent. Your independence is going to be the foundation for your strength and success. So independence, being positive, calling in what you want. Stop talking about what you don't want. My ancestors is a hurry up. If you're getting money from your ancestors, I'm going to have a go at mine. So hurry up, yeah, we waiting for. All right, here we go. What is going on? There's a whole bunch of people that you're going to be collaborating with, man. What the hell? Oh my God, what is this? First of all, you're a leader. You've got leadership energy attached to you. You're coming out as all the kings rolled into one character, and that's him. So all of the kings is him. Emperor is always going to be the kings. You got a whole bunch of people that you might be working with later on down the line. Masculine energy, intelligent, smart, creative projects, ideas, but ultimately you're the one that's leading the project. If this hasn't happened yet, it's going to happen. The emperor is the boss. Respect, leadership, strategic, father figure, making plans for the future. So what did I say? Foundation, establishing a security, a solid foundation for your family for the future. Collaboration and partnership, new ideas, clarity and truth coming your way. If you fight for what you want and fight for what you believe in, you are going to have what you are asking for. So the 7 of Wands is believing in what you want, not changing who you are to please you or you. This is me. This is how God created me. I'm authentically me, and I'm not going to adjust who I am to make you comfortable. That's the energy around you. I'm also seeing, as I'm connecting into your energy, stop over analyzing and overthinking everything, because it's not going to speed up the process. It's not going to change the process, because everything happens in divine timing. So the 5 of Swords is always going back and forth, conflict and worry, and there's obstacles that come in your way, and then all of a sudden you think negatively. All you're doing is co-creating more problems. Stop focusing on who's fake. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. The 7 of Swords is a deceit, a betrayal, a lie, something shady. It's like, you don't talk about your business to anybody. If you got business plans and you're thinking about traveling here, there, and you're going everywhere, don't talk about your business to nobody, because evil eyeing on you. People are jealous of you. People start to taint your energy, and you start to energetically feel it. Keep that shit to yourself. You got good karma. So the Justice card always represents good karma, cause and effect, win-win situation, truths coming out, the balancing of the karmic scales. The energy is good for you, and money, study, education, the birthing of a child, going back to school, brushing up on your skill set, solid foundation, the offer of money. Somebody's offering you money. Look at this card. Good news, the message, the offer. The energy looks really good for you as I'm connecting into your energy, but you've got to be patient, because all good things come to those who wait. Anytime I get money cards, it's the universe's a way of saying be patient, because there's a divine timing to all things. Your guided message is, Martin, bigger picture. Focus on the present moment of what you're going to manifest in this moment for all your tomorrows. Look at the bigger picture. Take a difficult situation and look beyond the surface. How can you grow, evolve, and transform this? Keep moving forward. Don't need to stand still, move forward. Everything shifts and changes with your vibrational frequency. The universe is vibrating off of you. If you're in the lack mindset, lack is what you will receive. If you're in divine and your vibrations is all the way up to the heavens, you're going to receive divine energy. That's why people say, raise your vibration. Raise your vibration. So I've got no one on my list after Martin. If anybody's interested in bypassing the 63 people in the room, it is the power couple that I've pinned on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list, and that will get you 8 cards. You do not have to follow me. You do not have to like, share, or subscribe to get a reading. Copy and paste your question, and you do not have to gift me to get a reading. Okay. Jennifer, my wealth and blessings are pouring into me. Can I get a card of things that I need to know? Jennifer, angels, guides, loved ones, what does Jennifer need to know, please? In love and light. You're going to have a choice or an opportunity. Mary, you're on my list. I'm going to read for you after Jennifer. The Two of Coins is juggling, multitasking, weighing up options, going back and forth. Should I stay or should I go? To do or not to do? Or you might be juggling a whole bunch of stuff going on in your energy right now. You might even later on in the future be juggling 2 jobs, 2 coins. You might be juggling a job and study or education is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting into your energy, Jennifer. Either way, this is money. Because the Two of Coins represents money, finances, and it represents stability. You need to make sure that you're finding balance in your everyday, though, is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a younger masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. Could be a lover or a friend. Be careful of the words you speak or the gossip that you're listening to. When you listen to something, watch something on the news, when you listen to negative things, it affects our DNA and it changes our frequency. I am seeing a younger masculine, could be a lover or a friend. You'll know when this person gets here. But I am seeing that you need to cut out certain things that don't serve you in your energy, in your life. And that could be a person, negative way of thinking. It could be self-defeating beliefs about yourself. It could be something that just doesn't serve you anymore. So let it go, honey. Cut it out. Mary. Angels, guides, loved ones is for Mary. You're so welcome. I'm about to do an 8-card reading for Mary. And if anybody wants to bypass the 65 people in the room, I've got no one after Mary. It is the power couple in the corner of the screen. Mary. What does Mary need to know? Mary. Is it a general? Is it something specific, Mary? Let me know. Work. Okay, I got blue in your energy. So blue, again, is the throat chakra. Everyone seems to be getting blue. I don't know if you had something you need to talk. You need to speak about it. You need to shift or change something in terms of conversation. Maybe you're holding back a conversation and there's a bit of sweet energy attached to you. I feel like you need to communicate and talk to your angels because we all have it. I feel like when I'm connecting to you, I see number 6, or you're going to see 333 everywhere you go. I see growth potential around you, but I feel exhausted. I feel exhausted, burdened, heavily burdened. You might even feel like I'm working for nothing. It's not worth it. They're not worth my time or my energy. They don't appreciate. I'm also seeing, I know you're talking about work, but I've got soulmate, soul connection, an agreement. And I'm also seeing reflection or the need to reflect. I know it's around work, but I am seeing Something around soulmate. All right, what do you need to know around work? What do you need to know around work, Mary? I keep hearing infinitely supplied for today and all your tomorrows. What does Mary need to know around work? What does Mary need to know around work? I feel like you're a woman that thinks like a man, and I feel like you need to be empowered, and I feel like you need to be boss. If you're not a boss, then you need to think about that. Wow, it looks good. So you're coming out. I need money from me and my mum. You're supposed to be a boss or a leader in some way, shape or form in the work that you're doing. You're supposed to be a boss. If you're not a boss, then you might need to reevaluate the job that you're doing, because you ain't meant to be working for people. People are meant to be working for you. This is respect, strategic, recognition, boss mode. This also does represent a masculine around you. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be older than you or embody the energy of an old soul. And you've got a younger masculine coming in with either a pay rise, a promotion, or an investment, or it could be a love connection. Like I said earlier, it feels like money is going to come in, but I feel like it's later on. There's a delay to it. There's like, we've got Mercury retrograde at the moment, but there does feel like there is money, the proposal. I am seeing money again. You've got the 3 of coins. You might want to either change your job, or you need to ask, like, am I going to get a pay rise? When am I going to have my pay rise? Can I do more? Possibly, yes, new roommate, yeah. But the 3 of coins always represents teamwork, collaboration, brushing up on your skill set and brushing up on your craftsmanship. So you've got the Knight of coins and you've got the 3 of coins. So there is finances and money coming in. I do feel like you have to make a decision about something, because you've got a choice here. The Lovers card, once again, we can talk about lovers, but you're talking about work. But this does represent soulmate and a divine counterpart. The Lovers card does represent an opportunity and a choice coming your way. And I am seeing that you need to take a leap of faith. The Fool card is a new beginning, a clean slate, a new path, new adventures, new opportunities, leveling up in what you're doing, more opportunities coming your way, applying for other jobs with more money, but something that you enjoyed. You prayed and wished for something, but now you need to look after your health. Yes, new boyfriend. I said soulmate. Yes. If you're not in a relationship, soulmate energy. So whatever you prayed for in terms of love, whatever you prayed for in terms of money, it is coming your way, because the 9 of Cups is actually wish fulfillment. The 9 of Cups is prosperity, wishes coming true. But the 9 of Cups also indicates for me to tell you that you need to have a physical outlet, like going to the gym, working out, or eating more healthily. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. Look what card is your last card. The best cards in the deck. 78 cards. The Sun card. Children, travel, relocation, material abundance, joyous outcome, success, victory, blessings upon blessings upon blessings. Something to celebrate later on. Make sure you're around your soul tribe. Make sure you're around the people that love and support you. When you believe, somehow you will. You will when you believe. If you believe it so, it's gonna happen, yeah? Ooh, look at that. Your guided message is evolving. Evolve. It says, we are here to evolve, okay? Grow and become the best versions of you that you can be. Open your heart, open your mind, love without limitations, and grow from within. Look at that. Honey, I ain't worried about you. You got the Sun card. It's okay. You're good to go, man. Good to go. So, Mary, you're so welcome. I hope that helps you in some way. If anyone is interested in getting an in-depth reading like I gave to Mary, it is the power couple over there in the corner of the screen. I've got no one on my list at the moment. So, again, if you want to bypass everybody in the room, It is the power couple. At the moment, I am going to go back and forth between people who are following me and people who are not following me. So everybody's going to get an opportunity to get a reading, and you didn't even have to tap the screen or follow me. Don't need to follow me. Don't need to like, share, or subscribe. Members and subscribers can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. Super fans will always get a guided message with every question that they ask me. And I go live every 2 days in the week for my subscribers or my super fans. What does Yanti need to know? You need to walk away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. A person, a situation, a negative way of thinking, feeling, talking. And then when you do walk away, you'll walk into your new beginnings. So relationships, new opportunities, creative projects around the work arena, because something is yet not being revealed to you. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions, because abundance is supposed to be yours and coming your way. The Empress card is leadership. The Empress card is ideas that you want to give birth to. Or the Empress card does represent, the Empress card does talk about the birthing of a child, birthing of ideas, blessings, and possibilities. Okay, do me and Elle, Bursa, do me and Elle have potential to be in a relationship? Angels and guides and loved ones, do they have potential to be in a relationship? Please and thank you. If you would like to bypass everybody in the room and you would like to get an in-depth 8-card reading, it's the power couple in the corner of the screen. That will get you on my list, and that will get you 8 cards. Do you have potential? Yes, there is potential. You might have been married to each other in a past life. You need to learn to listen to your intuition and stop over-analyzing and overthinking it. Yes, I think you were together in a past life. There is potential for you and this person to get together. If you're not happy with your membership and you're not happy with your superfan subscriptions, whatever it may be, don't be any of those things, and I'll still read for you anyway. Giovanna, will I have a better outcome in love with E or L? E or L? And you guys, loved ones, E or L? And because you are a super fan, you get a guided message. Here we go. E or L? And just guys, loved ones, E or L? E. None of them. The death card is upside down. None of them. Either way, you're going to let both of them go in some way, shape, or form. Do I even like even one of them for you? No, my loyalties lie with you. Gia, I don't like any of them. If you can go into this situation with your eyes wide open, go for it. Have some fun. Let your hair down. But don't look at any of these people as in like a relationship. Now, with E, this person, you're never going to know where this person's going, coming or going, because they've got this really immature young vibe about them. And with L, you might start to feel like a mother instead of a lover, a wife, or a girlfriend. I don't like that. I don't like that. Sorry, no. You are going to have to tell both of them to piss off. If it's just shagging, go about your business. Have some fun, girl. Let your hair down. But if it's about a relationship, no. And then I got a personal issue reaches resolution for you. It's like you'll figure something out. Do I like them for you? No, sorry. Chelsea, is Alfie going to let me help him get through his dark time? My love, you cannot save this person from themselves. We can try, but all we're doing is tainting our energy and draining out our energy, and we'll feel drained and like discord and disconnected because we're absorbing somebody else's darkness. And if you're saying that Alfie is in darkness, then all you're going to be doing is absorbing his darkness, and you don't want that. You can help him to a degree, but no one is going to save me from myself. No one is going to save you from yourself. He has to go through his dark night of the soul, and he has to figure it out, and he's going to have to hit the depth of hell like we all have, I have, and then we have to go back up, because when you're in the depth of hell, there's nowhere else to go but up. Is Alfie going to let you? He will let you help him, but it will affect you and your dreams, and the energy will seep into your energy as well. You're going to have anxiety. You're not going to see things clearly. You're going to be trying to heal this person, but in you helping and trying to heal this person, you're going to end up absorbing bullshit. I don't like it. This is a single woman energy. You need to stay on your own right now. Focus on your money, your work, and your career. Do what you got to do. It's your life. Can't tell anybody what to do. But do I like the energy feeling of it? Not really. Reevaluate it, I feel. Chantel, will I give birth by next week? Are you ready to go? Yeah, you're done. You're done. It's pissing you off, yeah? You want to wring somebody's neck, do you, Chantel? Everybody's winding you up, yeah? You can't see your fanny. And guides, loved ones, will Chantel give birth by next week? I'm going to have to say no to this. Maybe you might give birth in 2 days' time. Maybe at 2 a.m. or 2 p.m. But something around number 2. 2 days, 2 weeks. Something around number 2. But not right now, boo. I'm seeing the number 444 constantly. Should I be looking? 4 is protection, angels. Should I be looking out for something? 444, I'm a numerologist, represents angels being with you. 4 is also a time frame. 4 days, weeks, months, or the 4th of a month where things will activate in your favor, Nikki. Angels and guides and loved ones, what does Nikki need to know? Study, education, good news, a message, an offer, childbirth into your family, if not you. Good news, creative projects, celebrations, family. Being around people that love and support you. Don't talk about your business to anybody. Paying attention to your dreams and your visions. The moon card represents the medium. Being able to sense and see things that other people don't sense, see, and feel. Older masculine coming your way. If he's not here yet, coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend at first. No, it could be a friend at first and become a lover later on. It looks like the energy looks good for you, my love. 4s is angels. You don't have to believe in angels. It's all right. They believe in you. But when you start seeing 444 everywhere, it's the way of angels getting your attention, letting you know that you are divinely guided and protected. You always are anyway. Amanda. Healthy boundaries needs to be implemented. I've got 2 masculines around you. Maybe healthy boundaries needs to be implemented around people around the work arena. They could be lovers or friends or people that you could be collaborating with. But I am seeing 1 older masculine and a younger one around you. It seems like you need to persevere and keep going. And it feels like you need to have healthy boundaries, because you might be allowing energy vampires and soul sucking critters to come into your energy. Best card in the deck or what? Travel, relocation, children, grandchildren. Exploring. The energy looks really good in your around you. It looks good. My guys just highlighted somebody. Give me 1 second. Where are you? Oh, I can't find you. All right, Jess. Will I get my master's degree school this year? Are you doing all your hard work and all your grafting? Sorry, my lower back's feeling funky. Here we go. Angels, guides, loved ones. I'm shuffling the cards. You are seeing it, right? It's the best card in the deck. For me, this is always a yes. The Sun card represents material abundance, joyous outcome, success, victory, recognition, boss mode. I just need you to stop over-analyzing and overthinking it, Jess. When you over-analyze and think something and worry about something, you taint the energy frequency of the thing that you're trying to call in. Will I be with A or H? Meg, angel guides, loved ones, will you be with A or H? If you would like to bypass everybody in the room and you would like to get an in-depth 8-card reading, it is the power couple in the corner of the screen that will get you on my list. Mystery box, you're on my list. Megs, I'm gonna have to go. Oh, hold on. Kalani, did you see Franco's, I didn't see it. Did Franco, I've just pinned him up on the screen. Did you see the giraffe for this person? Can you check? Because I didn't see it. Maybe I missed it. Okay, I got you, Franco. So I got Francois. Am I saying that right? Fran first and then mystery box. Sorry, Fran, I didn't see it. Francis. Am I saying that right? I got you, honey. Sorry, I missed it. If I had to go with somebody, Meg, I would probably have to go. I would probably have to go with the second one. Meg. Are you here, Meg? I'd have to go with the second name. Go with the second one. I'll go with the second one. Who are you feeling? Is that the second letter that you said? A or H, right? I got H. I got with A. Is it A? H more. Yeah, I got the second one. Because the first one is like immature, childish in some way. I don't know about this. All right, so I've got to do Francosis. Am I saying that right? First, and then mystery box. All right, I'm so sorry about that. Fran, can I be Fran? Angels, guys, loved ones, this is Fran. What does Fran need to know, please? In love and light. I'm so sorry, I didn't see it. I probably went to the toilet to do a wee. I was probably bending over to get a card. I'm so sorry. Work and career. All right. The first thing that I feel as I'm connecting to you is you're a builder. That's not your job. You're not actually a builder, or maybe you are. But it feels like you're somebody that can build something from scratch and make something so amazing. Or you're like a jack of all trade. Fran, jack of all trade is what I'm seeing. I feel like there's something about rebuilding, restoring, something around the work and your career, and there needs to be some sort of a balance here. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you got magic DNA from your ancestors, and you could literally co-create anything that you want if you know how to channel the energy in the right way. I'm also seeing unity. I'm seeing number 8. So you're going to see 888 everywhere you go. If you haven't seen that number yet, you're going to see it everywhere. You need to stop saying to yourself wishful thinking. I feel like deja vu as well. Opportunities, second chances, beautiful inside and outside is what I'm hearing as I'm connecting to you. And there's something about you being a hero. You're always saving the day. Like you're always saving the day for everybody else. So those are the things that I'm picking up around your career, Fran. All right, let's do this. Angels and guides and loved ones, this is for Fran. What does Fran need to know? What does Fran need to know? If you're not happy where you are, yeah? If you're not happy where you are currently, and you're not pleased with what you're doing, and you're not pleased with the work, with the job that you're doing, or you feel like you're working your ass off and you're not getting like the attention that you deserve, or it feels like you're not getting enough money, like you're working and grafting and doing all this hard and it's going nowhere, you need to shift and change the energy. You either need to find another job, get a new job, or reevaluate your job, or tell your boss, I need a pay rise, a promotion, or go to a different department. So the upheaval card is like, you might be staying in a situation for too long in terms of your career or your work. You don't feel like you're being recognized. And the universe is saying to you, well, if you don't listen to your intuition and your intuition is telling you that you got to get the fuck out of here, that means the universe is going to make you so uncomfortable where you are, so you have no choice but to leave. Tower. Upheaval. Now the Tower card, as fucked up as it looks, as scary as it looks, and you feel like, what the actual fuck is happening over here? Yes, I'm trying to leave my current job, but I need a new one. Don't leave until you get a new one. Don't do what I did. I just left all of my jobs, and they didn't even know I left. I just left. And they're like, Anna, where are you? And I'm like, I'm at home. And they're like, you're supposed to be at work. What the hell? And I'm like, I quit a week ago. Didn't you know that? And they're like, you didn't say anything to anybody, did you? We're not going to be giving you a good review. And I was like, don't need your review. Piss off. We're not going to give you any good reference. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to die because you're not going to give me a good reference. Thank you. Piss off and fuck off. Chloe, you're on my list. So you need to, and you are going to have choices, by the way. Chloe, you're on my list. I got you, girl. So as I'm connecting to, the Lover's card is a divine counterpart and a soulmate, yes. But the Lover's card also indicates that you have an opportunity and a choice coming your way. You need to, oh, look at this. We're going to have 2 opportunities around work and a job. This is so good. Oh, my God. I also feel like you might be going to study as well. You might be studying, educating yourself. You might be juggling 2 jobs at one time. You might juggling a job and studying, getting education. But you definitely got money in your vicinity, in your vibration. But you just need to make sure that you're yes, you definitely have another opportunity around work. Look at that. 2 of coins, 3 of coins. 3 of coins is teaming up, collaboration, partnering up. Somebody might help you around the work arena. You might be like, oh, I want to leave my job. And a friend of yours or family member might be like, I've got something that you can do, and you might end up loving it. I am seeing that you might be collaborating, though, because you're coming out as the Queen of Wands. You need to find something that you love, honey. Because if you're doing something that you hate and you're just doing it because it's close to home and the money's all right, you're going to end up, you're not on your soul's path, are you? So the Queen of Wands is self-sufficient, confident, feisty. She goes about her business. She knows who she is and she knows what she wants. You need to say what you mean and mean what you say and cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. And you might end up collaborating with another female. I am seeing another partnering up and a female. I don't know what you prayed for, but you'll get it. So the 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment, wishes coming true, and abundance. However, the 9 of Cups also indicates for me trainers. So you either need to go to the gym, work out, eat more healthily, because I feel like you do need to find balance in the energy and keep looking for a job. Put yourself out there, but make sure you're applying for jobs that you actually love. Like, do a job that you actually love, and don't do it because it's close to home. You have to make sure you do a job that you love. I am seeing a new car around you as well. The need for balance of yin and yang, travel and relocation, taking action, no more procrastinating. The energy for you around work looks really good. There is a change. So your guided message is, look at that, trust the process. Trust. Trust and believe me. Trust in the process, set your intentions, open your mind. You are divinely protected at all times. Remember, it's not a matter of time, it's a matter of mind. Trust and allow blessings to flow. What is meant for you will always find you 100%. You don't need to go chasing love, health, and money. It's already yours. It's a part of your soul blueprint. It's a part of your soul contract. You got this. So I hope that helps you in some way, my love. Hope that helps you in some way. Thank you. That made me feel so much. Oh, well, good. Because that's what I like to do. Leave positivity in somebody's DNA. Right. Mystery box. What is your name? Because I'm sure your mother didn't call you that at birth. Mystery box. Where you at, though? Get over here. Angels and guides and loved ones. What does Katrina. That sounds about right. Katrina. All right, Katrina, what is your reading about? Angels and guides and loved ones, this is for Katrina. What does Katrina need to know, please, in love and light? What's your reading about, Katrina? Is it a general? Is it something specific? I'm not trying to ignore anybody in the room. There's 54 people in here and one of me. If you want to bypass everybody in the room and you want an 8-card reading, it is the power couple in the corner of the screen. General. All right, sweetheart, I got you. I'll pin it on the bottom of the screen. So when you click on that button, the giraffe will pop up with your name. Once that pops up with your name, you bypass the 54 people in the room and you're added onto my list. All right, here we go. And you don't need to follow me to get a reading, and you don't need to tap the screen, and you don't need to like, share, or subscribe. You don't need to do any of those things. Members and subscribers, though, can ask me as many questions on my lives and during my lives only. And super fans will always get a guided message with every question they ask me. And I always go live every 2 days in the week for my super fans only. All right, here we go. Katrina. As I'm connecting into your energy, Katrina, I've got green. So green is the heart chakra. Meditation on the heart chakra. Counseling. I don't know if you're a good counselor or maybe you feel like you might need that. Just to heal from grief. Sadness, sorrow, depression. Like, this is what I'm feeling. Grief, sadness, sorrow about something that might have happened in the recent past energy. But it's like we got to let go of our traumas so we can move forward. Otherwise, our trauma begins to become an ailment. You need to take a leap of faith. I've got number 3 in your energy. So you'll see 333 everywhere you go. 3 days, weeks, months, or the third of a month. I feel like you're an empath, so pay attention to what you hear. Signs, symbols, and synchronicities. I also see Sagittarius in your energy. You're going to discover something, either about yourself or you're going to discover something. You do know you're in your karmic energy, like in a big way. So actions, consequences, cause and effect energy around you. You need to cut ties, free yourself, and stand up for yourself from people who are energy vampires and soul-sucking critters. I feel like as I'm... Can you follow me? No, I don't. No, sorry, Lena. I don't follow people. You don't need to follow me. It's okay. Sorry, I don't follow people. I don't follow to follow. Sorry. So as I'm connecting into your energy, I do feel like take a leap of faith, heal old wounds, introspection, soul searching. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Katrina need to... Oh my God! Soul searching, the hermit. If you Google the hermit, it means soul searching. Spending time on your own, cutting out energy vampires, soul-sucking critters, yeah? Sometimes soul-sucking critters and energy vampires can be our family members, partners, kids. Hermit is about soul searching, going within for that personal quest for truth and clarity, spending some time on your own, trying to figure it out. Everybody looks for answers outside of them when everything we ever need to know is inside of us. If we could just shut out our ego and our monkey mind, we'll be able to get the answers that we need to the answers to the questions that we're asking. Like, I get my answers from, yes, I use tarot, but meditation, going inwards. So I am seeing that as I'm connecting to you, spending some time on your own, doing some soul searching. This is the reason why you need to spend some time on your own. The 5 of Swords, conflict of mind, feeling challenges, obstacles, like people trying to test your patience, over analyzing and overthinking things, getting out of the ego and going into the heart. That's why the Hermit card is here. I am seeing that. Leap of faith energy. You're a medium, so you are able to sense and see things that other people can't sense, see, and feel. So this might have happened to you from when you were young. You might have sensed, again, you are able to pick up on things that other people don't pick up on. So pay attention to your dreams, your visions, signs, symbols, and synchronicities, like repeated numbers. I am seeing an older masculine around you, so if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. Lucy, you're on my list. Could be a lover or a friend you'll know when he gets you, and you've also got some sort of money coming in. You're going to be very abundant. The Empress card is a leader. You should not be working for people. People should be working for you. Now, the Empress card also represents pregnancy. So pregnant with ideas, an actual pregnancy, if not you and the family. But it does represent pregnant with ideas and birthing of abundance. I am also seeing, as I'm connecting to you, you've got some beginnings in your energy. The pregnancy, if it's not you, it could be in the family. You got to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people, and do it sooner rather than later. Don't listen to chit chat and gossip. Cut out people that don't serve you. Cut out people that don't need to be in your life. Don't talk about your business to nobody. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Education, study, learning something brand new is also in your energy. And anchoring your reading, or the last card in your reading, is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups represents a new beginning. This is the hand of God coming out of the cloud, giving you marriage, babies, proposal, emotional contentment, the blessing. I'm seeing that you need to get out of this confusion, okay? Screen record it, voice record it, buy a voice recorder on Amazon. Get another phone. If you have another phone, that's how I would record it. Or you can wait to get your reading in about a week or two when I post it up on my YouTube. So your guided message as I'm connecting to you, spiritual connection. What? Meditation, go within, connecting to your angels and your guides, loved ones. Spiritual connection, that's the Hermit. It says, Katrina, open your third eye. Open your third eye chakra. Meditate. Meditate. You can't make this shit up. Be still and connect with your guides. I said that. Connect with your angels, your guides, and your loved ones. Sit in the energy of power. Feel the infinite strength and guidance and wisdom as it flows. Wisdom flows as the two worlds become one. Connect your ego. Get rid of the ego. Connect the physical with the spiritual realm. Because we're all spirits having a human experience. That's why we're born and then we die. We born and we die. We come in again and we die. We're born and then we die. But when we die, we go home. So connect to your angels and your guides and your loved ones, no matter what religious denomination you follow. We all have it. We all have angels. We all have guides. We all have loved ones on the other side that's passed before us. We all have ancestors. And in order for us to get information, we've got to have a connection with them. And intuition is like a muscle. It's like you go into the gym. The only way you're going to get fit and the only way you're going to work and build that muscle is if you go to the gym. Meditation builds up that intuitive muscle. You can connect that way. So I hope that helps you in some way. Love and light to you, sweetheart. Love and light to you. Chloe. Chloe, you're next on my list. Once I'm done, you're so welcome, honey. Once I'm done with my list, I will cater to everybody else in the room. My list is still open. If you would like to get on my list and you want to bypass the 71 people in the room and you want a guaranteed 8-card reading, it is pinned in the corner of your screen. Chloe, you do not need to tap the screen and you don't need to follow me. You don't need to gift me. You don't need to like, share, or subscribe to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I'll read for you. What do I need to know in love? 2 interests and advice. Okay, Chloe. Shall we see what energy looks good, Chloe, with 1 and 2? Yeah? So assign a name in your head. You don't have to tell me. In your mind, assign a name to 1 and number 2, and I'll tell you which one looks good. How about that? Yeah. All right. So breathe in, focus on the people, assign a name to number 1 and assign a name to number 2, and I'm going to tell you which one looks good, 1 or 2. And then we'll do your reading about love. You ready? Did you do it? Have you got a name for number 1 and a name for number 2? All right. Chloe. Angels, guides, loved ones, Chloe. So energy number 1 or energy number 2 for Chloe. Chloe. Energy number 1. Energy number 1. Energy number 2. I've got more of a vibrational frequency of a soulmate with name number 2. Which one were you going for? Because I've got the energy attached to number 2 is I feel like you might have known each other in a past life. You might have had a relationship in a past life. Was your energy more to number 1 or 2? Number 1, the energy is a bit stuck. It's a bit more practical. It's not very emotional. Whereas number 2, it feels soulmatey and sexual energy will be quite. So I don't know who you were focusing on the most, but I've got number 2. I don't know if that's good or bad. Let me know, Chloe. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I've got whoever you assigned number 2 name to, I've got number 2. Yeah, but which one do you want? Forget what they are then, but which one do you want? Which one were you more pulled to? She just had to put that out there. She hasn't actually hooked up with them yet. I haven't hooked up with number 2 yet. Okay. Who are you drawn to, Chloe? Which one are you getting more of a pull to? And it's not the one that gave you good sex. You got to energetically, vibrationally feel which one feels right for you. Nikki Boo, you're on my list. You'll figure that out. All right, let's do your love life. The first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting into your energy, Chloe, is I've got the heart chakra. Again, green is being highlighted around you. And we need to get to know each other more with number 2. Okay, you got more of a soulmate frequency with number 2. That's just how it feels with me. I feel like you need to be outside, Mother Nature, like being around trees, connecting with the earth. I'm seeing green in your aura. So green is the heart chakra. Looking at your situation in love from another perspective. I feel like you go into a phase or a frequency, Chloe, where you say to yourself, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm not enough. Maybe I'm not good enough. And then you get frustrated in the relationship. And then it creates a lack of confidence. And then you do like self-sabotage because you go into the ego or fear energy. I see number 444 everywhere you go. And 4 could represent a time frame. I'm seeing Cancerian energy and home energy. I'm seeing like you trying to put puzzle pieces together when it comes to love. And a sense of hopelessness. Oh, if you feel hopelessness and despair, it means you've got some sort of insecurity attached to you. You're worried that you're going to get hurt, or what happens if I give my heart and my soul to somebody and I don't get it in return? It means you're not ready to go into a relationship. That's why you got to have healthy boundaries. Take each day as it comes. Angels, guides, loved ones, Chloe. What does Chloe need to know? I've got Nikki Boo on my list. So if you want to get on my list and you would like to get an in-depth reading, like I said, it is that. I'm trying to ignore anybody. I do free readings. You don't have to gift me, follow me, or tap the screen. But again, members and subscribers, I'll always take care of you. All right, here we go. Love. Love for Chloe. If you're not going to be on my list. Yeah, so I've got Lucy and Nikki Boo. Okay, somebody's saying I've gifted something. I don't expect anyone to gift me. This is why I say it for the past 2 hours. I don't need you to gift me. I do not need you to tap the screen. I do not need you to like, share, or subscribe. And the reason why I say that is because I don't want to get abused at the end of my life or during my life. This is why I say don't gift me. Because gifting doesn't guarantee you a reading. unless you're actually gifting for an 8-card reading. And if you're lucky and you don't follow me and my guides highlight your name and you're not a follower, that's when I'll read for you. This is why I say, you don't need to gift me, and you don't need to like, share, or subscribe, because I'm not getting abused, because I get abused going, somebody said, I sent you a bunch of flowers. I said, well, don't then, because I'm telling you not to do it. Thank you for your gifts. Love and appreciate you, but you don't need to do it, and I'll still read for you anyway. Gia, you're on my list. Love. Look, conflict in love. Conflict in love. So when I'm connecting into your energy, Chloe, the five of swords always represents conflict. It's like going back and forth. I want it, but I don't want it. I'm unsure. I'm a bit insecure. It's a conflicting energy as I'm connecting to you. It might just be suppressed emotions or things that you didn't deal with from past relationships, but there will always be a voice in my head when I'm connecting to you. There'll always be a voice in my head where I feel like, I don't know if I should give you my time or my energy. I don't know if I can trust you. I have a bit of insecurities around trust. Five of Swords is always going back and forth or a conflicting energy. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, you do need to let something go though. Hi, Victoria. I've already read for you. So if you don't follow me, I'm not going to read for you. I only read for people who follow me more than once. Members and subscribers more than once. So I've already answered a question for you. The death card with you, Chloe, represents that you need to let go of something. Somebody say, can you see me? I can see everybody. There's 65 people in the room and one of me. I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm concentrating on a paid reading at the minute. If you don't let go of something, Chloe, that you're holding on to from the past, it's going to follow you into your future relationships. The death card indicates letting go of insecurities, sadness, worries, or fears around love. It represents big changes, a transformation. It represents all this abundance. It represents letting go in order for new things to come in. It's like getting rid of, you know, when you're hoarding clothes in your cupboard. In order to get new stuff, buy new clothes, you've got to get rid of your old shit first. So clear out the energy of the old emotions, thoughts, and feelings so you can bring in something brand new into your energy. You're coming out as a medium. Not everything is as it seems, Chloe. So you're somebody that's able to sense and see things that other people don't sense, see, and feel. Dream journaling is good for you. Writing and paying attention to your intuition and paying attention to the signs, symbols, synchronicities, paying attention to your dreams. Now, in love, you could meet somebody else. I'm not saying that there's just these people that you're talking about that are currently in your energy, because there is travel. This represents speed, action, changes, necessary changes. It represents moving and taking action. You might be procrastinating on something and the universe is telling you to move forward. You could also meet somebody around trip, travel, or a holiday, because I am seeing that you are going to be moving out of the rough in terms of love into something smoother. So the Six of Swords is always necessary changes. It represents a relocation. It represents a shift and change in your energy. I do feel like you're going to connect to somebody that you've known in many, many lifetimes. I do feel like you're going to connect to somebody that you've known in a past life, like a past life connection, a soulmate. I've got a soulmate card here. So the Four of Wands is soulmate. The soulmate card, the Four of Wands is homecoming, celebration, family, reunion. It represents like fun, like energy. You definitely got a karmic relationship coming your way. I'm not saying it isn't about the two people that you're connecting with, but I did sense a soulmate vibe with number 2, right, Chloe? But the Justice card represents good karma, cause and effect, win-win situation, the balancing of the karmic scales. It represents the signing of a contract. The contract could be a new house, a new car, a new job, a wedding. I am seeing Scorpio strong on the table, Cancerian, like I said, and I'm also seeing Libra. So let's see what your guided message is. I also feel as I'm connecting to you, Pisces, and I'm also seeing that you need to make sure you're a high priestess. You can do what I do. You know that. That's up to you, hun. Free will. It just feels like do I think that you guys will continue to hook up? Let's have a look and see. Number one is Pisces. Number one is a Cancerian, and number two is Pisces. That is up to you. Will you and number one still hook up? I don't think so. Eventually it'll go cold. Eventually you'll figure something out, and eventually it will go cold. You've got vibrations. That's your guided message. It says, your thoughts create a vibration. The law of attraction responds to that vibration. What you think about really does create your reality. Surround yourself with good people and positive energy. Release any negative thoughts. Be the best version of you. You will then attract like-minded people. Raise your vibration, Chloe. And then I said, I see Cancer and Pisces energy, and you're saying it's both of them. What star sign are you? That's the important one, Chloe. What star sign are you? You a fire? You fire? Are you fire? Aries? You're fucked. Both of these people are going to drain you. Because water, Cancer and Pisces are water signs. You're a fire sign. What puts out fire? Water. So eventually they're going to end up winding you up or pissing you off. Just saying. Pisces is the dreamer. The dreamer. You know, not paying attention. Like always somewhere else. Cancerians, male or female, are mothering, nurturing, emotional, can hold a grudge. I know that because my bestie was a Cancerian. My daughter is an Aries. My sister's a Pisces. And then it just feels like, you know, you might end up being like, I don't know about you two later on down the line. Lucy, I hope that helps you in some way. Lucy. Angel guides, loved ones for Lucy. What does Lucy need to know? Please, in love and light. You're so welcome, honey. What's coming up, please? Anything for me? All right. If my list is still open, if anybody would like to get an in-depth reading like I gave to Chloe, I've pinned it on the bottom of the screen. Once you click on that button, or in the corner of the screen, once you click on that button, the giraffe will pop up and you will bypass the 60 people in the room. Like I always say, you don't need to tap the screen. Once I'm done with my list, I will cater free readings for my followers as well as everybody who doesn't follow me. Lady J, you're on my list. All right, here we go. Do not need to gift me. Do not need to tap the screen. Do not need to like, share, or subscribe to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you and my guides highlight your name, I will read for you. If you're not happy with your membership and you're not happy with your subscription or any of your subscriptions, don't be any of those things, and I'm still going to read for you anyway. What more can I do? Free readings, don't do anything. I'll still read for you anyway. Trying my best, guys. All right, Lucy, general. The first thing that I'm hearing as I'm connecting to you is you're going to see dragonflies everywhere you go. You need to be more lighthearted. You need to adapt or change. Yellow is your energy. So when I see yellow in your energy, yellow is the solar plexus. Yellow is listening to your gut, your intuition. I am hearing that you're stronger than you think you are, and your strength is going to create a happy outcome. So you need to find the happy gene. You need to be happy for no reason. You need to be happy to be alive. Thank you. I woke up this morning. Thank God for the roof over my head and the food in my fridge. You're supposed to be teaching. I don't know if this is something that you're going to do later on in life, but I am seeing that you've got teaching abilities. I'm seeing a dragonfly around you. I'm seeing Pisces energy in number 3. So you'll see 333 everywhere you go. I am seeing that, Lucy, you've got a higher purpose for being in this world. A little bit like me, honey. You've got a higher purpose here. I am seeing that maybe you might have been isolating yourself, or you're not wanting to deal with everyone's bullshit. It's isolation in this way. You're not wanting to deal with anyone because you're isolating yourself, or you might be feeling rejected and all alone. First and foremost, you can never be on your own, because we have angels and guides and loved ones, whether you believe it or not. I don't really give a shit. And then I also feel like you need to be more free-spirited and have adventures and go fun and go take risks and fucking live life to your fullest, because, you know, I might not wake up tomorrow. So what am I doing being miserable about the past and about the future? Let's go. Like, live your life the best way that you can live it, because you never know what tomorrow is going to bring. Like I always say, my heart might stop in my sleep and I might not wake up. So I'm going to live the best life that I can in this moment, right now, here and now. So Lucy, when you focus on your future and all your tomorrows, focus on all the shit that you'll want to manifest in your life. All right, sweetheart, that's what you do. Pay attention to the dragonflies. Okay, yellow. You got so much abundance coming in. You might be finding coins. It's like pennies from heaven everywhere. You've got abundance buried in your energy. You've got abundance coming in big time, because I'm seeing a shitload of cash around you. Lottery ticket much? Scratch card? Lucy? Angels and guides and loved ones, this is for Lucy. What does Lucy need to know, please? 6 of coins? Isn't that money? It's not, I hope so. You have to have faith in it. It's already mine. I claim it. It belongs to me. I'm going to get it. The more you believe that you have something, the more it is yours. The more you know it's yours. It's just a knowing. See, the thing with you is that you got to carry you carry a lot of heavy shit on your shoulders. So you carry the heavy burden of everybody else's as well as your own burden, and it's fucking exhausting, innit? So you need to lighten up your load and get rid of all of that shit. You want that money, you want the stability, you want that equal balance of give and take. Well, 6 of coins for me is payback's a bitch. that's what this card represents. Payback's a bitch. I gave you my time, my money, my energy, and my love, and now the universe is going to give it back to you. Now, from what I can see, you got 3 masculines around you, you little player, you. They could be lovers, they could be friends, they could be people that you'd be collaborating with. I've got money, pay rise, and a promotion coming in. I've got excitement, fire, creative projects coming in with these masculines. Depending on your situation, again, lovers or friends, collaborative partners, later on down the line. If they ain't here yet, they're coming in at some point. So there's a lot of excitement coming in for you. Copy and paste, spam the living daylights out of me, guys. Spam, spam, spam away. Spam, spam, spam away. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of partnerships. Again, if they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. I'm also seeing the money thing around you, and I did see that earlier. There's so much abundance coming your way. And oh, look at that, you're a healer. So you put up with a lot of people's shit, yeah? Carrying on everybody's weight, Lucy, as well as your own. But you are stronger than you think you are, and you're going to get through it. No matter what comes your way, the strength card is you are solid. You can handle it. Unconditional love, self-respect, and having the courage to persevere and move forward is important. You need to let go of all your crap. So tell them to piss off in love and light. Do you know how many family members I said, look, I love you, but fuck off. You're pissing me off. Don't come for me. It's all right. Family, you know, family is your greatest teachers. Because, I mean, you can't kill them, can you? But then you can't fucking live without them, fucking cunts. But it is what it is. So the death card is let go of all your shit. The death card is big changes, endings, moving on, rebirth, a transformation, spiritual enlightenment around you. It's like, who the fuck here in this room doesn't have issues with their fucking family? You think I haven't told my siblings to fuck off? You think I haven't said to my auntie, my uncle, even my parents when they were alive to fuck off? Sorry, I've got to take care of my shit because I'm taking care of you fuckers. Sorry. You come first, okay? You come before your children, believe it or not, because if you're not well, how the fuck are you going to take care of those little fuckers? So you got to make sure you take care of yourself before you take care of anybody else. Look at your guided message. Fuck off. Detachment, much? You can't make this shit up, can you? You just can't make it up. Detachment. Are you fucking kidding me? Let's see what it says for you, Lucy. Look at the death card. Let go. New beginnings. Release all that shit that doesn't serve you. All the people that's pissing you off and winding you up and winding you down. Fuck off and love and light. Get rid of them. So detachment says, Lucy, to manifest your desires, release attachment to the outcome. Don't get caught up in overthinking or doubt. To attract love, work on yourself. You will attract the right person to you. Set intentions and detach. The law of detachment is about trust and surrendering rather than control. Okay? Okay. You're supposed to be traveling, relocating, or going on a holiday as well. I just saw that in your energy. Speed, necessary changes. If things are slower, it's going to start to speed up. I'd been more alone without my family. That's the only thing. I'd be more alone. You can't be on your own though, because we've got guides and angels and spirit guides and ancestors. They walk around with us, try to help us and guide us. Don't go down that road. Don't go down that road because something could happen. Don't turn left when you get in, because you might get into traffic. And my love, you have to be okay on your own, because we come into the world on our own and we ain't taking our children and our husbands and wives and aunties and uncles and brothers and sisters with us when we die. We're going on our own. You come in on your own. You exit the building on your own. You've got to learn to be okay. And I love being on my own. Like, my daughter's on this live and she's been here for fucking 1 month. Like, you got a home, girl. Go somewhere. It's like all of them, them parents that are like, oh no, my child is flying the nest. And I'm like, fuck off, bye. Let me fucking live my life. Go fly the nest. Piss off now. Be careful, be safe, but fuck off. Oh, I don't want my children to fly the nest. Fuck off. Yes, I do see children around you. And I see a girl. So I hope that helps you in some way. I ain't like that, man. I love my baby, man. I love her. Ride or die, mum. Yeah. I'll do that. But seriously, go live your life, kid. Fuck me. It's like, Mum, I'm coming home. I want to see you. And I'm like, oh, maybe you should come next week. Come next week, maybe. She's like, no, I'm coming to see you, Mum. I'm like, fuck. Nikki Boo. Are you one of them mothers, innit? You're one of them mothers. It's like, my sister. I want my son to go. He's 30. Leave him alone. Fucking hell. Let him go. Oh, no. Seems like everybody's like that. I'm the fucking opposite. Right, you're 18. Get a job and get the fuck out. Come back when there's celebration. Is it a general? Is it something specific? What would you like to know? I feel like me and my brother is the same, my little brother, whereas my big sister is like, she's like, oh, shut up, freak. The room is so empty without my children. I'm like, fucking turn that into a bloody dressing room, man. Buy some clothes, stack some shoes up there, get your bags over there, get a wardrobe and like a vanity table. Fuck the kids. Screw the kids, man. So what am I going to do with my son's room? Make a fucking gym in there, you idiot. That's what I would do. All right, general. That makes me sound like a really bad mum, but I'm a really good one, by the way. Aren't I a good mum, Kalani? You're in the living room, so if you answer wrong, I'm going to have to beat you with my slipper. Oi! Aren't I a good mum? You bitch. All right, here we go. Here we go. She's taking the piss. That's my kid. She's taking the piss. Fucking piss taker. Right. Nikki, let's do this. Angels, guys, loved ones, this is for Nikki. What does Nikki need to know? Nikki needs to know. Nikki, there's a sense of you feeling like you're suffering in silence. I don't know. I've got the yellow in your energy. So this is the solar plexus again. So listening to your gut, your intuition, getting out of your ego. This is what I'm feeling as I'm connecting into your energy, Nikki, yeah? I feel, Nikki Boo, I feel like there's a part of you that feels, there's a part of you that's holding on to something, and you might need to let this energy go. Nikki Boo, I feel like writing things down will be really beneficial for you. So like a journal, and I'll tell you why writing things down is good. Because it means that whatever suppressed energy you feel, you're putting it on paper, and it's a way of getting rid of the energy from your physical body. Writing, it will heal. I'm also seeing like you need to find something that you're passionate about. I'm also hearing that she needs to stay away from people who are backstabbers and smiling at your face and intuitively knowing that you're a cunt and you're a cunt and you're a cunt and you're pretending to be my friends and I don't like you and I need to protect my energy from you, you and you. So basically snakes and energy vampires. You know who they are, Nikki. You know who they are. I feel like don't suffer in silence. Speak about it. Connect to your solar plexus because your intuition is going to tell you what you need to do. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, there might be dishonesty or trickery or people taking the piss. And once again, yes, it can be family members, can be colleagues or co-workers, yes. But I just feel like you know who these fuckers are. Love and light their asses and send them on their merry way. That's the energy that I feel as I'm connecting to you. Be honest with yourself. And you need to start doing things like what your heart desires. Like, stop procrastinating. Like, be more optimistic than pessimistic. Stop focusing on the problem. Focus on the solution. All right, here we go. Nikki. What does Nikki need to know? Nikki. All right, Nikki. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Be around people that love and support you. Get away from those energy vampires and soul-sucking creators. This represents being around your soul tribe, people that match your energy, people that are a friendship, like a circle, a friendship group that matches your vibrational energy frequency. So basically be around like-minded people. I'm seeing an older masculine around you. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. You could meet him at a party or a celebration, because I am seeing like a social event around you. Look at this. You got to get rid of this tug of war feeling. The tug of war feeling is conflict, challenges, obstacles, and rivalry. If this isn't you, internal world, it's your external world. So you might have to reevaluate some like certain people that's in your energy field, that's in your life. Because if they're causing conflict and tug of war energy internally, it means you're relinquishing your power and giving that person the power to make you feel a certain type of way when realistically you're the one with the powers. There is a wedding and a celebration around you. Family, reunion, homecoming, again, being around people that love and support you. The vibrational frequency of you looks really good as long as you listen to your intuition, your gut, and your soul. Get rid of those people that don't serve you. There's also a new opportunity coming your way with the Ace of Coins. So the Ace of Coins always represent new beginnings, Money, pay rise, promotion, the investment that's going to pay off. If you invest into something, it's going to go well. I am seeing that as I'm connecting into your energy. So this always, and then mediumistic abilities. Not everything is as it seems. The moon will always distort the energy. So you know when the moon shines its light, it only shines its light on certain things, but everything else is hidden, right? The moon tells me that you're more psychic and more mediumistic than you think. You need to tune in and don't be fooled by what you see, by what you hear. Because you can be fooled by what you see and what you hear, but you will never, ever be fooled, Nikki, by what you feel. Justice will be served in an unjust situation, cause and effect, win-win situation, the balancing of the karmic scales. You're supposed to have your own business. If you don't have your own business, then you need to be the boss of the company that you're working for, because I am seeing that you are a woman that is a domestically skilled queen, jack of all trade queen, stable queen, and then you got the self-care card. So it says, spend time in your own energy, meditate, get your hair done, pamper yourself, know it's okay to rest, do something for you, no matter how big or small, and do it without guilt. That is your card. Self-care. If you don't take care of yourself, who the fuck is going to take care of you? Nobody. You come first, everybody comes second, and that's to everybody in the room. If I don't take care of myself, I cannot be a good mum. I would not have been able to take care of my mother who died 8 months ago. If I was too busy focusing on my problems and didn't take care of me, I would have never been able to take care of my mother. All right, Nikki Boo. I don't think so. I don't think the relationship will work out. He's coming out as cutthroat, or your person is coming out as cutthroat, brutally honest, stoic and cold, and can cut you out at any point. Like you don't matter. I got a no with this. What the fuck does that even say? All right, who's next on this? Oh, fuck. Who else gifted me? I can't read my writing. Is it Leah? Gia. That's it. Sorry, Gia. It looks like an LAIA. I wasn't sure. Sorry, honey. Okay. I'm going to leave my list open for another 15 minutes and then I'm going to do free readings. So I'm going to start my alarm clock now. If you want to get an 8-card reading, I'm going to close my list in 15 minutes. If you gift me after my alarm clock's gone off, I ain't reading for you until the next time. So again, it is the power couple. The power couple that will get you on my list and will get you 8 cards. I'm about to do an 8-card reading now for Gia. Lord, I need to write better. Gia. Okay. So usually that question, general covers love. You have to tell me what reading you want. General also covers love. Okay. Are you in a relationship or are you single? Because I feel trapped energy to some degree. I got yellow, a facade is what I just heard. Single. There is some fear around you and love. I am feeling that. So you're like, show something. It's like we wear a mask. So we'll show something externally, but internally we feel a certain type of way. They're also showing me your heart chakra, but I have got yellow in your energy, and yellow is the solar plexus, so meditating on that. There's something about deep hurt, saddened, separation, the breakup, feeling lost, grieving, letting go of a past situation. Maybe you're holding on to that past situation and it's making you feel a little bit insecure about going into a relationship. But I am also seeing that there is prosperity coming your way. I feel like the whole universe is going to pour so much abundance. So be open to receiving when it comes to general and in love. I also feel like you're stronger than you think you are. So you need to make sure that whatever comes your way, take it with a pinch of salt, learn the lesson and move past it. I see Gemini around you. Number 9. 9 represents completion. Let something go so you can begin something else. There's something about feeling stuck, feeling trapped in some way, the need to release, let go, move on and walk away. It could be an emotion from something that happened to you in the past. It could feel that you're stuck in some way when it comes to love or life in general. But when I hear she's stronger than she thinks she is, she can rise to the challenge and create a new path. That tells me that you're good to go. I'm going to close my list in 12 minutes, guys. If anybody would like to get an in-depth 8-card reading, again, it is the power couple. Here we go. Once my alarm clock goes off, I'm going to just cater to everybody in the room, people who follow me and people who don't follow me, and then I'm out. All right, here we go. Gia. What does Gia need to know? General and relationships. General and relationships. General and relationships for Gia. General and relationships. You need to heal this. 10 of Swords, painful endings, hitting rock bottom, focusing on past relationships, the energy still lingering on you. Forgive, forget, let go, forgive yourself, forgive the person that ever hurt you. An ending always represents a new beginning. And even though it must have been a painful ending, you can't hold on to the energy, frequency, the thought, the feeling or the emotion, because you end up co-creating something from the past to your present and then co-creating it into your future. 5 of Wands is always back and forth and conflict, tug of war energy, insecurities, and you've got to let go of your pain. You can't manifest something from a place of pain. It just doesn't work. You can't manifest love and blessings when you're in pain and you're sad. It doesn't work. You take the energy of what you're sending out. Learn to listen to your intuition, your gut and your soul. You're coming out as the one who can see without seeing. The High Priestess. The High Priestess is psychic. The High Priestess is, there may be mysteries and secrets around you in life in general or in a relationship, but ultimately you already know. There is going to be an offer around love. You might meet somebody at work, study, education. This is good news, a message, an offer, passion, creative projects, inspiration in and around your energy. There's good news coming your way, and there might be the birthing of a child as well around you. Healthy boundaries needs to be implemented. So from the moment you start going out and you're dating, let's just say, for example, or even not in your dating life, the moment you see a red flag attached to somebody, it means healthy boundaries, guard up and move forward. Persevere, keep moving forward. Life in general and in love. You must surrender, release and let go of things that does not serve you. It's time to surrender. The Death card represents letting go. If you carry sadness in your energy, we are energy in a physical form. If energy is sad, everything around will be sad, because that's what we vibrate out, and what you put out, you get back in. Like attracts like. You got to let go. There are big changes, endings, moving on, rebirth and a transformation around you. And yes, there is an older masculine around you. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. This is you finding your power and taking that leadership role. And this is my single woman with the money. So the 9 of Coins represents self-sufficiency, solo and luxury pleasures, financial gain. So when you got the 9 of Coins in your energy, it represents that you are going to move past this. The money looks stable. Things will shift and change for you in 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, or the 9th of a month, depending on where your energy frequency is at, for the better. It's always for the better. But you could have it in 9 days. You could have it in 9 hours, depending on your energy. Money, security, stability, financial gain. Your guided message, Gia. You got protection. It says, without realizing it, you can pick up on people's negative, on negative people and negative energies around you. This can leave you feeling drained, unmotivated, or even depressed. Protect yourself by surrounding yourself with an imaginary shield of white light. Ask the universe and loved ones in spirit to guide and protect you. You are divinely protected and guided at all times. There is some sort of completion around you. Let something go, because 9 represent, what's after 9? 10. Get rid of the 0 from the 10. You start again. It's 1. It's the new beginning. So I hope that helps you in some way. Gia, I've got my list open for another 10 minutes. Once the alarm clock goes off, please don't gift me anymore, because I won't read for you until the next time I'm on my live. Lady J, you're so welcome. If you would like to get an in-depth reading, now is the time to do it. My list is closing in 7 minutes and 22 seconds. Once the alarm clock goes off, I'm going to be catering to back and forth members and subscribers, followers, and people who don't follow me. So everybody's going to get an opportunity to get a reading. Lady J, what is your reading about? Is it a general? Is it something specific? And guys, loved ones, is for Lady J. What does Lady J need to know, please? In love and light. General. There's an impatience energy around you, and I'm seeing the blue chakra being highlighted. Blue. So the blue chakra represents speaking, talking, saying what you need to say when you need to say it, saying what you mean and mean what you say. There's also impatient energy around you. If you're impatient about something and you need to get something done, this is the time to talk about it and say it. I also feel like you need to be in nature around animals, and you also need to create a sacred space for yourself so you can meditate, connect to your ancestors. I feel like self-indulging is not a good thing to do during Mercury retrograde. So focus on yourself, your self-work, do the shadow work, and make sure you make time to heal. I'm also seeing number 9 in your energy. So you're completing a cycle. You're going to see 999 everywhere you go. There's something about contentment and feeling fulfilled. I'm seeing Virgo around you. Get rid of any hopelessness energy, despair, loss. And I also feel like there's going to be some sort of, like, you might receive some sort of information that might shock you. It could be good or bad, but there's like unexpected events, something unfolding. If this hasn't happened yet, it's going to happen at some point. But I am seeing that as I'm connecting into your energy. All right, here we go. Lady J. 5 minutes left, guys, and I'm going to close my list. Here we go. What does Lady J need to know? So what did I say to you in the beginning of this reading? If you feel stuck in some way, shape or form around general life, family, your partner, you have got to get out of your own way and start looking at your situation from another perspective and another point of view. You can no longer self-sacrifice your happiness to please somebody else, because at the end of the day, to what gain are you going to sacrifice your happiness to somebody else, for someone else? And then you've got the Queen of Swords, which is cutting out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people, saying what you mean what you say. The Queen of Swords is the baddest bitch in the playing deck. She is resourceful. She is cutthroat. She is honest. She's strategic. She makes plans. She calculates her moves before she makes the move. I'm seeing money in your energy as well. So there could be money coming in. It could be, again, the promotion, the pay rise. Oh my God. You got to let go. So you can have your new beginning, because there's a new beginning floating about your energy. Ten of Swords is painful endings, hitting rock bottom, letting something go from the past and moving past all the shit. There is money, opportunity around a pay rise or a promotion, an older masculine coming your way. Could be somebody that you could be partnering with or collaborating with at some point. Stabilize your energy. So focus in on the problem, focus on the solution. Why? Because you prayed for something, wished for something, manifested something, and asked for something from God, universe, and divine, and now you have a miracle around you. So the star card talks about a renewed sense of hope, clarity, miracles, having faith, restoring your faith, having the prosperity that you've been praying for. If you've been praying for prosperity, good relationships, good health, everything that everybody wants, and you believe that it's not going to come to you, but you're praying for it anyway, you're not going to get it. You'll get it later. You don't believe it so. So look what's going up in stages for you. You got the 9 of coins and the 10 of coins. 9 of coins is shitloads of money. This is shitloads of money. So the 9 of coins represents legacy. Sorry, what does this represent? This represents solo and luxury pleasures, financial gain, prosperity. 10 of coins, legacy, inheritance, financial gain, prosperity, leaving something behind for your children and your grandchildren, etc., etc. You will see that number 9 everywhere you go. Make sure that you're taking care of your health, you're eating properly, having a physical outlet. This is what will help you get past everything. You got outside influences. It says, we can at times, without realizing it, be influenced by our partner, family members, or third-party situations, or even addictions. This in time can alter your view, distorting your core beliefs. Ask to add clarity and strength to you or anyone that may be experiencing this. So not allowing other people to project their bullshit onto you to make you feel a certain type of way. Not your partner, not your children, not your family members, not your colleagues or co-workers, no one. So I hope that helps you in some way. My list is closing in 1 minute and 33 seconds, guys. If you would like to get on my list and you would like to get an in-depth reading, now's the time to pay for the 8-card reading. Otherwise, I'm closing my list and my alarm clock is going to go off in 1 minute and 17 seconds. All right. I'll set my alarm clock now, and I'm going to go back and forth between everybody in the room who is following me and who isn't following me. 57, 656, 55, 54, 53, 50. Fuck it, I'm closing my list. Here we go. Done. All right, I'm going to read for everybody in the room, followers and people who don't follow, for the next 20 minutes. What does Leandra need to know, please? Thanks, guys. Loved ones, this is for Leandra. What does Leandra need to know? Do not gift me, Kalani. My list is closed. Here we go. Do not gift me now. If you gift me now, you'll get a reading tomorrow, not today. Or maybe not tomorrow because my bestie's coming around. Girly time. Here we go. Leandra. There's some sort of enlightenment around you. Enlightenment. So the hangman, when he's standing upright, balance, enlightenment, understanding, looking at your situation from another point of view. However, if you do not feel the point of view that you're looking from and you're still in irritation or you're worried or you're stressing out, you're going to block your blessings, you're going to block the miracle, and you're going to block money, security, and stability. You're right now learning really important life lessons from what I can see. The World card represents the ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new, travel and relocation and movement. There's energy shifting and changing for you, but you need to shift and change too. It can't just be the universe. You have to do it too. So I am going to read followers and people who don't follow me all at the same time. My back's hurting me. I need to get on my vibration plate. I need to get on the treadmill. All right, Jeanette, anything that you need to know? What does Jeanette need to know, please? In love and light for Jeanette. You need to cleanse and clear out any toxic thoughts, words, situations, and people that no longer serve you. You're not bound or chained to something from the past. This is addiction, greed, compulsion, manipulative energy, you codependent on someone or someone codependent on you, or you focusing on a subject, a situation, or a person. You're a healer and you're stronger than you think you are, but you need to bypass all of this energy that is influencing you in some way. If it's not outside influence, is this yourself? There's supposed to be a celebration, homecoming, family, and a reunion energy around you, but it feels like this celebration is going to happen later on in time. Your guided message is adjustments are required, meaning cleanse and clear out toxic thoughts, words, emotions, or people that don't serve you. I've been journaling and getting closer to God. General, please. Good. Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Siobhan, that's my bestie's name. What does Siobhan need to know, please? Love how you spell that. Siobhan, what does Siobhan need to know? What does Siobhan need to know? Listen, don't overanalyze and overthink it, Siobhan. You got this. You might be going back and forth to stay or not to stay, or to go, to do or not to do, to say or not to say. That is the question. The universe is going to give you an opportunity to learn. So you're going to have an opportunity or a choice is what I'm seeing. You need to meditate as well as journaling, because it will connect you to angels, guides, ancestors, God. There's an older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. And there's a pregnancy around you, if not you, in the family. This is pregnant with ideas, giving birth to ideas, and absolute abundance in your energy as I'm connecting to you. So you have abundance in your energy, my love. Abundance and blessings in your energy. Abundance and blessings. Phoenix, angels, guides, loved ones. What does Phoenix need to know, please? Love and light around career. What does Phoenix need to know? What does Phoenix need to know? What does Phoenix need to know around career? What does Phoenix need to know around career? If you're not happy where you are, you need to reevaluate the current job or the current career that you're in. There is something better for you out there. You might need to explore the horizons. Six of Swords represents necessary change, a transition, a relocation, and a move. You're coming out as strong and you're a healer, and you'll get past this. You'll move forward. There's infinite potential and possibilities with you, but you need to, if you're not happy with the career, you might need to change it in some way. I am seeing a wedding, a celebration, homecoming around you, family reunion in your energy. So the energy around your career does look good, but there needs to be a change to it. Something has to change. Maggie, any messages for you? What does Maggie need to know? Any guides, loved ones, what does Maggie need to know? Don't need to be a follower. Don't need to tap the screen. Don't need to like, share, or subscribe to get a reading. I read free readings. I read for everybody who follows me as well. You've got some sort of new beginning around you. Stop worrying about money, finances, or stability. The Ace of Wands talks about new job, new opportunities, creative projects, and even passion in your energy. Creative passions. I'm seeing children, study, education, good news, a message, or an offer. You've got a whole bunch of new beginnings around you, Maggie. Birthing of a child, leveling up of a relationship, intimacy, more love, creative projects, inspiration, being inspired. The energy looks great for you. Maggie, you've got a whole bunch of new beginnings. Do I choose to give another chance in having a relationship? R or E? R or E? City. Angels, guides, loved ones. R or E? R or E? I would have to say R, but you still might be conflicted even if you get into a relationship with R. E has the heart energy blocked in some way. You'll get some mental clarity on both of these people, but if I had to go with one or the other, I go with R. New beginnings, mental clarity, new challenges coming your way. You will figure it out. Do I have a past life? Did I have a past life connection, Suki, with Joe? I am reading for followers, super fans, members, as well as people who don't follow me right now. I'm going in between 3 readings and people who follow me readings. Did you have a past life? Angels, guides, loved ones, did you have a past life with Joe? Did you have a past life with Joe? I don't think so. I feel like the energy might feel really intense though, between you and Joe. And it might not be coming from you, the intensity of this relationship. It could be coming from Joe. And there may be something a bit toxic about Joe that you may not know. I don't think so. Did I make a good decision by taking the new job? Val. Angels, guides, loved ones. Did you make a good decision? I feel like you had to leave some sort of toxicity where you were, Val. It feels like you had to leave some sort of toxicity. And I feel like this job where you are, it's going to empower you. It's going to set you on a path where you might end up having your own business. You're going to educate and learn from the job that you're in. I don't think that that decision that you made is right or wrong. I think it was a part of your path, like you were meant to. I think you had to leave a toxic environment already. So I can't say to you that you made a bad decision. I think that was the right thing to do. I think you did the right thing. Because I got the devil card as a past energy. So maybe the environment wasn't good. People that you're working with wasn't good. You didn't feel good in the environment of the last place. That's why you left. Something feels off and you needed to leave it, or it would have got toxic in some way. Maria, will I have a better paying employee in a few months? I got a yes with this. I've got two men around you. Anchoring your reading is this other man. I've got a yes around this, but you've got to be patient. You've got to heal. You've got to do some sort of healing. The strength card is upside down, which means you're probably feeling irritated, frustrated, wondering when, where, or how, Maria. I've got a new romantic cycle begins, and you never know. You might have a romantic cycle depending on your situation, or it might just level up in some way when you leave. But I feel like it's going to happen, yes. Will I and my family have our documents before the year goes to an end? Francis. Yes. Travel, ending of a cycle, beginning of something brand new. Heavy burdens, no more. 10, 10, 10 is the number you're going to see everything. 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, or the 10th of a month where things will start to shift and change in your favor. But I've got a yes with that. And 10 could also be a time frame. Julie. Angel guides, loved ones, what does Julie need to know? Please, in love and light. Love. What does Julie need to know around love? I don't know if you're in a relationship or not. You got a shitload of healing to do. You're coming out as a healer, so you absorb everyone else's shit. You put up with a lot of shit, and now you need to heal yourself. Because when the strength card is upside down, it's discord and fear around relationship. You're supposed to be getting married, but you need to tune into the spiritual part of yourself, and you need to be patient, because whatever it is that you're asking for in terms of a relationship will come your way, and you could meet somebody around work, study, or around a holiday, but you need to be patient. Travel and relocation, expansion. I am seeing a wedding, a celebration around you. I am seeing a divine counterpart and a soulmate around you. So I do feel like, yeah, you will have love. Why is he calling me? Do I entertain him? You know you want to, but you also know you shouldn't. Delicious. Do you entertain him? Hell to the motherfucking no. He might want money, somewhere to stay, find you a stable energy. I feel like he's going to drain the shit out of you. You already know what's going on with this person. Don't allow him in. You've got a wake-up call with around him. Don't allow him in. Sorry. No. Don't entertain that bullshit. Slow to movement. Nothing's changed. This person's exactly the same. Nah. Veronica. Any messages for Veronica? You need to get out of your own way. Start looking at your situation from another point of view. You're an old soul. Stop self-sacrificing your happiness for everybody else. You're not bound or chained to anything negative. The devil card is upside down, which means recovery, leaving situations that no longer serve you. Archangel Gabriel, the wake-up call. Life purpose, making a final decision, knowing what you're supposed to be doing here. And then I've got an older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. Could be a lover or a friend. You'll know when this person gets here. I am seeing that as I'm connecting into your energy. You're so welcome, honey. Sorry, my guide's highlighted somebody's name. Where the hell did you go? Can't find you again. Abby, is my money coming up good soon? Call it in, man. I'm abundant. I have a windfall of abundance. I don't chase money. I attract money. I'm a magnet for love, money, health, and happiness. Say these mantras every day. You'll see the shift and change in the energy. You'll start attracting money instead of trying to chase it. You have to have positive mantras daily. Yes. If you can get out of your head and get out of the conflict and focusing on the problem instead of the solution, then you'll end up moving out of rough into something smoother. Open clarity coming in. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. Of course you can, sweetheart. Yes, it will get better. Gabriella. Any messages for Gabriella? You do not need to be a member and you do not need to be a subscriber. And if you are and you're not happy with any of those, then don't be any of those things. And I'll still read for you anyway. But if you are a member or subscriber, I will always take care of you first. 777 everywhere you go, Gabriella. 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, 7 of a month where things will shift and change in your favor. I am seeing money. Everything that you built is going to come to fruition. Reap what you sow energy. I also feel like you need to fight for what you believe in and remain on top of your game. I also feel like you're going to be moving out of rough waters into smoother waters. And I am seeing travel, relocation, and a holiday. Will I get a job offer, Jamelia, from one of the hospital jobs that I applied for soon? Angels, guides, loved ones, will Jamelia get it? One of the hospital jobs that she's applied for, please and thank you. Honey, you're going to get it. Yes, 100%. The star card is a miracle, answered prayers, having faith, miracles around you, a renewed sense of hope, clarity. Get out of your head. Stop worrying about it. God is going to give you a new beginning. Ace of Cups is emotional contentment. You've got to be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for what you have now, so the universe will give you more to be thankful for. Yes, you'll have it. Will all go well with my IUI. It can go really well, but it seems to me like you're focusing on the problem. Anxiety, stress, focusing on the worst part of the situation, like not having clarity, feeling scared or fearful in some way. I feel like you're not grounded and you feel a bit unstable. Like, I feel like it will go great, but I just feel like you're the one that's going to taint the energy of it being good or it going well. I don't have the powers in your life. You're the one has the power in your life. I don't focus on the problem. If I'm focusing on an outcome, I am going to make sure that it's fertility treatment. I don't see any issues around it. The only issue that I see is that you're the one that's creating the issue. Our energy flows, it goes out. What we put out, it comes back in. That's our life experiences. Send it out, get it back in. Like energy attracts like energy. Oh, my back's killing me. Do you see hope for Mike and I to come back together? To come back? No. If you did get back together, the problem will still arise. 8 of Swords, imprisonment, restriction, isolation, a block. Is there a third party situation, another woman? Another person in the energy? Because I've got a woman here. I don't know if she's hidden. And then I've got third party situations. And then I've got you doing all the hard work and you not getting anything in return. I don't think that it's even a good idea for you to go back to this person, but I can never tell anybody what to do because it's not my life. It's your life. Abby. And guys, loved ones, what does Abby need to know? I will be posting up this live on my YouTube. My name is the same across all the boards. YouTube, Instagram and TikTok. You're supposed to have some money coming your way. I've got 9 around you, 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months of the 9th of a month where things will shift and change in your favor. The 9 of coins always represents self-sufficiency, financial gain, solo and luxury pleasures. I do feel like you need to take care of your health, going to the gym, working out, have a physical outlet. You'll benefit from these energies. And I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, it will help you heal from painful endings, hitting rock bottom, feeling sad, feeling trapped in your own emotions. It's like the need to let go of those energies. So that is a time frame, the number that I've given you. Rosie, will me and them work things out, please? Rosie. Will you and them work things out? If I tell you no or yes, are you going to ask me the same question tomorrow? I'm just asking. Here we go. You might get back together. You might work it out for a certain time frame, but then it will end up with a broken heart again. So do I like it? No. Do I think that you guys can work it out? Yeah. You'll work it out really quickly. You'll work it out really quickly, but it will end in a heartache and a heartbreak. Do I think it's worth it? Not really. Sorry. Look, Rosie, do whatever you want, my love. Your life, your free will. I always say to someone, and I've read for thousands of people all over the world, and so many of those people email me, and I do post it up on my YouTube and my Instagram and my TikTok and my reviews. Now, I've got a lot of people saying to me, I say to you, the energy looks toxic. It doesn't really look good. And you choose to ignore what I say and go into it anyway. And then the person cheated. The person's making excuses. There's a betrayal or a lie. And it's like, you can do whatever you want. You want to go and give this person a go forth and prosper. But it is my job as your reader to tell you what I see. And I can see it because it doesn't affect me because it's not me going through it. So when I tell you something doesn't feel right and you choose to go and do it anyway, that's all up to you. That's up to you. You could go about your business, go forth. But I'm trying to save you from getting hurt. I'm trying to save you from making mistakes. I'm trying to save you in the long run. But then again, who am I to save anybody? I can't save you from yourself. That's why you have free will. Is Desi happy getting engaged? No. No. But you already knew the answer to that though, didn't you, Mary Jo? I feel like this person's heart chakra is just a little bit blocked. I feel they're not ready to expand and go forward. I feel like they've got some sort of enlightenment around this situation. I just feel like, I don't know about this. I don't think so. All right, guys, I'm going to go live on my Instagram tomorrow. The link to my Instagram is on the main page of my TikTok. I'm only going to be on Instagram tomorrow for an hour and a half. And I do 1 hour and a half of free readings. Free readings. So if you want, and there's not 80 people, 75 people, there's always like 20 people, 25 people, 30 people. So it's very intimate on Instagram. There's not a lot of people on Instagram. Here it's so many people coming in and out, and it's hard for you to get a reading, but I do my best to do free readings as well as paid. So follow me on my Instagram. I'm probably going to be going live around 2 p.m. UK time tomorrow on my Instagram. The link to my Instagram is on the main page of my TikTok. I will be posting up this live on my YouTube, but it will take about a week or two to download because sometimes TikTok has technical difficulties. And if I didn't get to you today, and I just want to say this about my Instagram, first come, first serve. And I go down the list in order as you come in. So if I say to you guys, I'm going to be on at 2 p.m. UK time and you log on to my Instagram at 2 p.m. and I see your question first, I'm reading you first, and then I go down the list in order as you've come into the room. So join me on my Instagram. It's much more quieter on there than here. Link to my Instagram is on the main page of my TikTok, and I will see you tomorrow. I need to go. My back's killing me. I need to cook, which I don't want to cook, but I have to because I need to eat. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you to my moderators. I couldn't have done this without you. God bless you. And I will post up what time I'm going live tomorrow, doing free readings for only an hour and a half here on TikTok and on my Instagram. So you'll know what time. I'll post it up later. I've got some clients that I need to read for now. That's why I've got to go. Love and appreciate you. God bless you guys. I'll see you soon. See you tomorrow.